Pum, 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 pum. All right. I'm a little late on it, man, but we up on it like we want it, man. Shout out to y'all. We about to get into these reactions, man. We went live earlier. I told y'all I was going to jump back on here, man. We're going to run it back one more time for the one time. So let's get it in. We're going to bang out a couple reactions, man. Fall up in here, fall up in here, fall up in here. As you fall in, you already know the deal. Make sure y'all smash the like, all that good shit, man. Let's get to it, you dig? Let's see, man. We're going to finish. I said we was going to do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll bang out these 7 right here. So we going to kick it off. We ain't going to wait too much time. I'm trying to be off of here by like 10 o'clock, 10:30. You know what I'm talking about? We going to get up to it. Let's see. Let's do this one first right here.
Leading up to the gunshots.
We're going to do this one first, man. Let's see what this is about. This title is crazy. 5, 6, 7. Hold on. We'll bang out these 7 right here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We're going to do this right quick. Let's see something. Let's just play real quick.
Nobody wins when the family feels, but my stash like me.
All right, cool. Let's do it. All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. This one is called ATL Mom Arrested for Pimping Her Daughters. Week later, they catch a murder. That's a crazy title, man. Let's see what this is about.
She a mad hoe. I look the
Police say investigators are still looking for the person who shot a woman described as in her mid-20s.
So that shooting happened about 3 o'clock this morning on Conley Downs Road off of River Road.
Damn.
11 Live's Chase Howell spent the day in the neighborhood, talked to neighbors who described what they heard leading up to the gunshots.
Just said it was in the car.
In this home security video, you can see 2 people get out of a car and start walking down Conley Downs
Everything on
Drive
camera
just
nowadays,
before 3
boy.
Friday
God damn.
morning. While you can't see much from this Ring doorbell, you can hear what sounds like female voices yelling at
Is that
one
a
another.
weave?
Maybe for 10 minutes, somebody was arguing, and after that, it was the 2 gunshots.
Fam, I'm even getting old. I'm all the way out the loop now. You see, yesterday reports circulated that a 19-year-old young woman got arrested for the demise of another young woman on Halloween morning. And you know, as a platform, a young woman throwing her life away for murder at 19, you want to look into it to bring it to you guys' attention. So I look into the comments, trying to catch up. With all due respect, fam, it was nothing but 304s raising hell. Like they got a union meeting going on. At that point, I'm sitting there like, ain't no way in hell I'm looking at this. I'm scrolling through stories. I'm seeing girls openly brag about selling themselves. One girl saying, I'm done with the cheap shit. If he want this, he gotta drop at least 100. And fam, like I say, I must be getting old, cause I'm thinking 100. That's what y'all calling top 10 now? But that's the world we living in today. And
$100 for some cheeks, man. What the fuck is going on? That is disgusting.
to be real, it actually kept me on track for this story. Because I quickly realized I didn't even need to look too deep to understand this story. As mentioned, you got a young girl who threw her life away at 19. And I wanted to dig deeper. Pause. I wanted to understand what makes a young girl crash out like that. Because usually, that 304 lifestyle don't start on IG. It starts at home. Neglect, abuse, trauma, runaway situations, all that. So I took the natural next step. I looked into the mother, and let's just say what I discovered. Something happened to the mom just last month, or even weeks before the whole situation took place. And when you see it, you might understand why this girl spiraled. We're not justifying anything, but it might explain the crash. Some people grieve different. And when I show you the information I found today, you might even feel she wanted to end up in jail. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Fam, before we even get into the details of this case, I want to slow it down for a second and talk about something that keeps coming up in these conversations. 304s. Now for anybody who might be out the loop, let me break this down in a clean way. YouTube friendly. No explicit language.
I didn't even know they had no goddamn hoe strolls in Atlanta. They got hoe strolls in Atlanta? Listen, man, I would assume it do, all them black people out there and shit. I would assume it's some whole lot of pimping going on out there.
304s is basically an old school computer pager slang. Back in the day, if you typed 304 on a calculator and flipped it upside down, it spelled out a word people used to label women who sold themselves. Now fast forward to 2025, and social media done revived it, not just as a word, but as a whole culture. The sad part, a lot of these young girls don't even know the history. They just see the trend, the lifestyle, the fast money, the attention, and they jump right in. And fam, if we're gonna be honest, Atlanta became one of the hubs for this 304 lifestyle. Not because every girl in the age doing it, that's the misconception, but because Atlanta is a city where image, nightlife, clout, and fast money collide. You got bottle girls making thousands a weekend, dancers making tens of thousands on a holiday, IG influencers, and get money girls promoting the soft life, and it all blends together so much that the 304 term became part of the slang. But here's the thing nobody says.
Them strippers making good money out there in Atlanta, man. Them strippers in Atlanta, Miami, they making some good ass money. You feel me? That's what be inspiring. That's where all the little popping ones be coming from, and Texas. They be coming from like Houston and Dallas and popping ass, super viral ass strippers and shit.
It's not really glamorized, and it's not as common as social media makes it look. Because today's 304 culture ain't like it was years ago. These new practices, completely different. You got young girls who don't even step foot in the club. They running their whole operation off Instagram stories, close friends lists, OnlyFans, sneaky link apps, Snapchat premium accounts, location-based meetups, private Telegram groups, Cash App, Apple Pay, and you name it. It's a new digital world. It's a new market. And
straight renegades. Bitches don't even need no pimp, man. They out here doing it themselves using the goddamn World Wide Web. Like, fuck it. You know, back in the day, what was it? When you want a hoes, you go on Craigslist and Backpage, shit like that. Now these hoes don't give a fuck. They be on Instagram. They be like, I'm in your city for the night. DM me. They don't be giving a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
Everybody trying to look like they winning. Some girls even using AI edit pictures. Some are front like they living a high life when they still living with their mom. Some doing it for survival. Some for clout. And some are just lost and chasing attention because they never had any real structure at home. And that's what made me look deeper into this case. Because once you understand the environment, the trauma, the money chase, the social media pressure, you start to understand why a 19-year-old could crash out in the way that she did. This ain't an excuse, it's context. Fam, what if I told you that the woman who brought you in this world would be the same woman that'll solicit your body for money and keep the proceeds and manipulate your mind because you young?
That's some evil shit right there.
That, but it'll be tough. Well, I want y'all to take a look at
Pimping
Virginia
your daughter
Ann
is crazy.
She 37 years old from Forest Park. A couple weeks ago, she pled guilty to human trafficking and pimping charges in DeKalb County. As part of her plea, Bates admitted to knowingly harboring and providing a 16-year-old female relative and an 18-year-old female to sex buyers.
Wow.
Wasn't really publicly identified, but it was alleged that was her children. One of them being the suspect in this story who caught a body.
Nah, bruh. Nah. Pimping your 18-year-old daughter and your 16-year-old daughter. That's crazy. You pimping out your daughters, bruh, and they minors. One is a minor.
19. It was mentioned that Bates also collected a portion of the financial proceeds from the commercial sex acts of both victims. Apparently, they recovered the 16-year-old female in March of 2023. Bates was sentenced to 40 years in prison, with the first 25 to be served in prison and the remainder on strict probation. She's also required to register as an S offender, 3 counts of PIMPing and 4 counts of trafficking. The case first came to the attention of law enforcement in November of 2021 when a 16-year-old victim was living with Bates, who was a relative. Law enforcement was called to the residence due to the child experiencing a mental health crisis. When law enforcement and EMS made contact with the child, concerns developed that she may have been the victim of human trafficking. The child was taken to a treatment facility, but was subsequently ran away and was listed as an active missing juvenile. The mother, Virginia Bates, maintained contact with the 16-year-old while she was listed as missing. Bates ultimately rented a hotel room where the 16-year-old victim and the 18-year-old victim were expected to perform commercial sex acts. Bates further assisted in taking photos of the child and the 18-year-old. Posted advertisement, selling them online.
Bro, you know how cutthroat you gotta be to pimp your kids, bro? You gotta be a cutthroat ass motherfucker. Get in here and sell that pussy. I'm gonna get you a room up here at the Hilton. You and your little sister. What the fuck? Like, damn, is a mama selling pussy or like you ain't selling no pussy, mama? What this is crazy. Pimping out a minor daughter and all that shit is wild.
And received the money from sexual favors. Bates then transported the 16-year-old victim to another location for additional sex acts. Chief investigators Kim Bell and the Attorney General's Human Trafficking Prosecutor Unit became involved in a case in March of 2023 and successfully located and recovered the child. Investigator Kimball then opened an investigation, and Bates was taken into custody on March 25, 2024. And as mentioned, in October, she received 40 years for her plea.
Got her out of here.
She know, a couple of weeks later, her daughter will murder another young woman on Halloween. On October 31st, 2000.
Damn. Look at this shit. Damn. So they get the mama out the way. All right, you get caught pimping your daughter. They get you out the way. They give the mama 40 years. Let me know what y'all think about that. Is that enough time? Is that too much? Let me know what y'all think about that. But they give her 40 years. Boom. So they thinking like, okay, it's good now. The mama gone. You know, but sometimes like shit, once they turned out, they burnt out. You know what I mean? So it don't matter if you take the mother away, mentally they in that lifestyle and they still gonna be a hoe. You know what I mean? But now, fast forward, shit, a couple months later, now you get hit with a body. She just doomed from the start. 18 years old. That's crazy.
2025, officers were called to a scene in the 3700 block of Cloney Downs Drive at River Road. It was a little after 3 a.m. in reference to a person shot. Once they arrived, they found a woman in her Saunders with a gunshot wound. Police said home security video shows two people getting out of a car and walking down Cloney Downs Drive. In another Ring doorbell video, woman I heard yelling back and forth moments before the gunfire. Now, it seemed the reason she was in her night clothes was because her and about 9 other females had a gathering, and a video from inside had managed to surface online. Check it out.
Happy birthday, dear children. Happy birthday to you. Oh my God.
So they having a little freaky get together on Halloween.
The victim was later identified as 26-year-old Kennedy Saunders, aka Cartier Cardi. Fam, please don't ask why we use this picture as the best picture to be appropriate for YouTube. We just mentioned at the very beginning what mainly this video is about, but we're going to identify her as a model / dancer because she was that as well, out of respect, and she just lost her life. May she rest in peace.
Police say investigators are still looking for the person who shot a woman described as in her mid-20s.
So that shooting happened about 3 o'clock this morning on Conley Downs.
Damn, 3 in the morning. Hold on. So what did you shoot her over? That's what we're trying to get to. Where did you shoot her over exactly?
Road off of River Road. 11 Alive's Chase Howell
3 in the morning.
in the neighborhood, talked to neighbors.
Rest in peace, her, man.
Who described what they heard leading up to the gunshots.
You just said it was in the car.
In this home security video, you can see two people get out of a car and start walking down Conley Downs Drive just before 3 Friday morning.
Oh, they pulling up with the bullshit.
While you can't see much from this Ring doorbell, you can hear what sounds like female voices yelling at one another.
Maybe for 10 minutes somebody was arguing, and after that it was the 2 gunshots.
Marta has been living on Conley Downs Drive since 2016. She says the woman who was shot was left to die in the middle of the street across from this Airbnb.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was an Airbnb? Damn, you got to be a mad motherfucker to go kill somebody at 3 in the morning. They drove over there at 3 in the morning just to go smoke her. What the fuck? What was said to make them come over there? She must have said some shit. They must have FaceTime and said some reckless shit, something like 3 in the morning. Bitch, you over there mad?
Sad, you know? People drink, people argue, and there's a lot of gun violence. And that's the issues that we have.
One woman who didn't want to go on camera says there was a Halloween party at the Airbnb Thursday night.
Oh,
and just
God.
like Marta, she too heard arguing. followed by 2 gunshots.
It was 2 females that ended up arguing, you know, they were cussing.
I caught up with Brandon Garcia while he was walking his dog. He says this happening in his neighborhood isn't only disturbing as a resident, but as a veteran.
Serving overseas and coming home safely, and then things like this happen so close to home, you know, is one of my biggest fears.
I was able to get a hold of the homeowner. He says only 2 people were supposed to be staying at his property. And when I asked him who they were, he wasn't sure. So when one of his friends came to check out the damage, I asked him about the shooting, even though he wouldn't open the door.
Yeah, because he took some of that ass. You had a house full of prostitutes, nigga. Talking about only 2 people supposed to be staying here, nigga. You knew what was going on, nigga. You got some of that ass, nigga. Stay, you feel me?
Could we ask you just a quick question about what happened last night?
I don't even know, man.
Did you happen to know the girl that was shot and killed? Not at all. Do you own this home? Or are you just renting it out with Airbnb? As of Friday afternoon, DeKalb County Police tell me there is no additional information to release. Indicator Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
Thank you so much, Chase. Airbnb says its anti-party system is activated. It's supposed to catch these types of bookings. The technology evaluates the potential party risk by reviewing the length of the reservation, the distance from the guest location, and the timing of the booking.
Man, please, nigga. If somebody gonna pay, because Airbnb be taxing now, y'all. If somebody gonna pay all that goddamn money, motherfucker, you can't tell me I can't have a party, nigga. You know, that party didn't look too crazy. Now, it was probably way more people there, but it looked like it was only 6 girls in that video. That's not really a crazy party for an Airbnb. Now, if it's like 20 people, but if it's 6 people, shit, I ain't really a crazy party. Now, what happened, now that's crazy. A murder, shit.
Week before Thanksgiving, 7 weeks later, the DeKalb County Police were finally making an arrest. This time, it wasn't Virginia Bates. It was her daughter, 19-year-old Janiyah Bates, a.k.a. Foreign.
Like me too, she a mad hoe. I looked her up, she ugly too. I like pretty bitches.
She was booked in the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office at 12:03 a.m. on.
Oh, wait. She might not have been a 304. Well, they said she was a dancer, though, but she looked like she a little, you know. I don't know, man. Let's just keep watching.
18th with charges.
You never know. You never know.
Now, fam, before I let y'all hear the news clip with the new evidence, as mentioned at the very beginning, I was in the comments. And one person was taking up for her. Fam, you can't believe how she was taking up for her. Listen to what she had to say.
Y'all ain't spreading no tea. Keep talking about something she was shaking ass. They ain't gonna talk about something that girl ain't had AIDS. Y'all worked at the club together. They make y'all take tests. They didn't even check y'all IDs. You want me to believe that they made y'all take tests?
Uh-oh. AIDS.
And a lot of you was sucking and shaking ass with her. Or eating her pussy. Y'all ain't make as much as she did before she got up out the gang. So now y'all want to gang up. And don't forget to mention she turned herself in with her lawyer. With the money that she was sucking, shaking ass for, honey. You gotta make a purpose out of it. That's the thing. Y'all was sucking and shaking ass and ain't make nothing out of it. She came up out of it on top. And I'm still gonna stick beside her.
All right, yeah, okay. What the fuck? I'm gonna pray about you, my people. Knows God know my heart.
Who gonna shake some? Who gonna shake some? Who gonna take some? Who gonna take some? Man.
I need a little bit of clarity right here. What the fuck? Okay, so the girl was 18 that shot the older girl, but why did she shoot her? Is at 3 a.m. Why did they go over to her house at 3 a.m. while she was having a party to shoot her? What was that about?
I guess that's sticking beside her, and I guess she came up, but let's straighten the one fact that need to be straightened out. She didn't turn herself in. She was apprehended after capture. Check out the news clip.
Was left for dead by people she trusted after she was shot. Now they're fighting for justice from Texas. John 2's Candace McCowan is live outside the DeKalb County Jail, where a 19-year-old woman is now charged with malice murder, Candace.
Golly, this is crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah, and Karen, this shooting, it happened on Halloween. 26-year-old Kennedy Sanders was killed. Today, her family sent me these photos of her and said that when they heard what happened, they knew they would have to fight for justice, even though they're 800 miles away.
She got out of Dallas and moved to Atlanta, and
She started working in a club.
The family of 26-year-old Kennedy Sanders said she came to Metro Atlanta for a fresh start, but it's the place where she took her final breath.
It was a party, and she got into it with the girl. And from what I'm hearing, the girl came back to shoot her.
Oh, okay. So the girl was there. Okay, because I'm like, why would you come over at 3 a.m? Oh, so they must have drove to go retrieve a gun. Y'all got into it at the party. Y'all know that liquor get to flowing. There's probably some motherfuckers in there. She's a young bitch. And this is an older girl, 26, so she probably talking to her like, you little bitch. And they said the girl was getting some money. The 26-year-old was getting some money, so she probably feeling herself, you know what I mean, off that liquor, talking crazy. And the young bitch is all emotions. She 18 years old. She all emotions. She finna go get the pistol and come back. You ain't finna embarrass me, bitch.
This was a scene early Halloween morning. Neighbors told Channel 2 they heard arguing, and then 15 minutes later, gunshots. DeKalb County police found Kennedy shot and killed on Conley Downs Drive.
And then they left her in the street.
Tuesday, investigators said they arrested 19-year-old Janiyah Bates and charged her with malice murder. Kennedy's aunt, Cynthia Martinez, said she's been fighting for this arrest since she heard what happened to her niece.
It was a little birthday party they had for a friend of theirs. On Airbnb. It was only like 10 of them. Nobody's really speaking up. Like the girls that were all there, nobody's really coming up saying anything.
Bates is in jail without bond. As for Kennedy's family, they are heartbroken. And
so, okay, so it wasn't even her birthday. She was a part of the birthday. Okay, so whoever it was that got the Airbnb ain't talking. She keeping it gangster. She like, I ain't talking, I ain't saying shit, even though that's the homegirl or was. Who knows? She might be a friend of a friend. But the cold part that I heard, that's really the cold part, they said they left her body in the street. So that means everybody wants the murder happen. Bop. They got on. They either got in their cars or went in the house and just left that girl out there to die in the street. That's crazy.
Tell me they won't rest until they get justice.
But I know that she's trying to use self-defense as to why she did what she did. But that's not the way it went at all.
Yeah, and Kennedy's aunt tells me she's been on the phone constantly with investigators all the way from Texas and saying that she's going to follow this all the way until they get complete justice. For now, live here outside the DeKalb County Jail, I'm Candace McCowan for Channel 2 Action News.
Rest in peace once again to Cardi. Fam, when you really sit back and look at this story, it make you realize how fast, man, life can flip when somebody dealing with pain they never healed from. You got a young girl barely grown, diving into a lifestyle that social media glorify. And you got a mother fighting for her own battles just weeks before it all went down. When you connecting the two, you realize the mother played a huge part on how her daughter living. And like I always say, I'm not here to judge nobody. I don't point no fingers. I don't push no narrative. I'm just bringing y'all the story exactly how it's laid out.
Doing from the start. She was doing from the start, man.
One thing I will say, the internet can make struggling look normal. It can make pain look profitable. And it can make a crash out look like a trend. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, it's real trauma, real loss, and real young people who never had a chance from the jump. So now I'm turning it to y'all, fam. This was the story of a night.
Bro, why they keep showing this goddamn Fashion Nova? This Fashion Nova bag with a weave laying down. Like, what that got to do with anything? Why y'all keep showing that shit?
19-year-old who allegedly killed a young woman after her argument, only weeks after her mother got sentenced for allegedly PIMPing her. Do y'all think everything this young girl went through played a role in what happened? Do you think this is just another case of someone throwing their life away for nothing? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys.
Yeah. Damn, man. Rest in peace to that young lady right there, man. Life gone down the drain. You know what I'm saying? You always assume, like, with these stories that, you know, regardless of what I'm going to say right here, but you assume that the person, they make it like the people was so innocent who got killed. You know, sometimes the motherfucker could be the bully. Sometimes, but I don't know the case in this situation, but I do know when people be reporting on these stories, and in my head, I'll be like, let's make this make sense, man. Like, if this motherfucker had to go leave and came back to butt, that means you was at that party probably going in on this young girl talking crazy, where she felt like, I can't settle this right now. I got to leave and go get something to settle you. But again, man, that don't make it right. That don't make it wrong, whatever. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to her. Cold situation, man. The mama already had her on a fucking road to destruction by pimping her out as a minor. And, you know, it's a fucked up situation, man, but it's happening all over the goddamn world, all over the place, man. But this is crazy. Atlanta, clean y'all shit up. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about this story, what y'all think about this situation, what y'all think about the mama pimping her daughters, what y'all think about the girl killing the other girl at 3 in the morning at a party on a Halloween night. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm gonna give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction. My boy ODM, what's the deal, my boy? I see you up in the chat, my guy. Shout out ODM Slim, man. What's going on, big dog? What's the deal? Over here just knocking out some reactions. My boy, happy C-Day to you, my boy. Hey, it's ODM C-Day, man. Y'all wish ODM some happy birthday love, man. Happy birthday love, happy birthday love. That video was confusing. Yeah, I was like, hold on. There's a lot going on in this motherfucker, man. But, you know, that's some ghetto shit where a nigga probably don't got all the full information. But he got them, like, you know, most important parts to put together a story. But, you know, there was definitely some missing details that I would have want. That's why I'm like, certain pieces that wasn't connecting the dots for me. But it's all good, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. All right, we're going to keep this shit rocking, though, y'all. We're going to keep this shit rocking. Let's do... I saw this shit the other day with Black Boy Max when he was out here, and the girl from America's Top Model, you know, she spazzed out. She was all for what his little movement, what he had going, and then she asked for a kiss. This is all I seen. I ain't really dig into the story. I just saw it on Instagram. She asked for a kiss on the cheek, and he said no. And from there, it became like she went on a rant, I guess, on her IG story later on that night or something, later on that day. But I want to unpack that story and get more details on what the hell that was about. If that was like content, if that was real, I don't know. That's the part I was like, because it was kind of random, like how she asked that nigga for a kiss. If you saw it on IG, she was like, give me a kiss. And like, why would you ask somebody who you don't know to give you a kiss? Like, I don't know. So I was like, maybe they're just making content, but maybe it's real, maybe it's fake. Let's find out.
What's popping, y'all? Nobody wins when the family feud. What's popping, y'all?
Hold on, we're going to find out right now, y'all. All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. This one is called Washed Up Model Threatens Black Boy Max with a Lawsuit. Ooh, I didn't know about the lawsuit part. So this must be real. Okay, let's see.
What's popping, y'all? Man, Black Boy Max got into it with a model or former model. This is one of the most, these 3 separate clips, which all combined into one, are progressively rage bait. So if you can, you know how they're like, oh, this is the highest level of rage bait. Let's see if you can make it this long. Well, if you can make it to the end of this without like visibly getting angry, you know, without getting those wrinkles on the top of your head, then you are
elite. Let's see.
You've
let's see what's going on, man.
Emotional intelligence, which is actually control over your emotions, despite what a bunch of people think, which is like interpreting other people's feelings. But we're not going to go off on a tangent this early. It's not even a minute into the video. So I'm going to play you guys the first clip, and then we're going to get into the rest of it.
Hi, I'm sorry, but I'm from America's Next Top Model, and I don't know who you are, but you're out here talking about black excellence.
Yes.
What are you promoting?
So I'm a streamer, you know. I also make music. I don't know if you know Fred again.
This feel like content right now, right?
Grammy with them, Victory
Like
Lap.
it's staged.
Really?
Yes, and I am nominated for Streamer of the Year, Music Streamer, Best Stream Series, Best Stream
How do I
Collab.
support you?
Right here, support black business. What's your name?
Should I put you on my stories right
Yes,
now?
yes, yes. You
Support
should.
your black business?
100%.
We're here with
Black Boy Max. Black Boy Max. Y'all know what time it is. All platforms.
all platforms. You
Make
gotta
sure y'all
support
vote.
him.
Oh, upside down. Make sure y'all vote. Vote. Exercise the right MLK fought for. Vote.
Period.
All platforms, Grammys, and Streamer of the Year. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, are you gonna
Yes.
give me a little smooch?
I can't do that. I can't do that. Ah.
See what I'm saying? Like, wait, what? Are you going to give me a little smooch? This is what I was saying. When I saw this, I was like, is this content? And they're like trying to go viral or... But I guess this is real. Y'all, if they're talking about it's a lawsuit now happening, but wouldn't she be in the wrong? You asking him for a kiss? Like a nigga you don't even know? It's kind of like, is that kind of like some harassment? You know what I mean?
I can't do that. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
You know what?
I can't. Love though. I'm out. Oh my God. What
All right. So off rip, this lady is coming up to Plaqueboy Max while he's on a live stream. Keep in mind, while this guy is live streaming, there is a cameraman. This is not a hidden camera. This is not a small camera. There is another whole person that's holding up a camera, probably got a light attached.
And she got like her homegirls behind her. She got her home. You know, she I don't know. They just say American Top Model. I don't know if that means she tried out for it or if she won it. I don't keep up with America's Top Model, so I don't know. But what I do want to say is, one thing I'm noticing is she got 2 ugly girls with her right now. So, you know, the bitches with low self-esteem that think they're the bad bitch always got to keep some ugly friends around.
To it, got some HDMI cords attached to
gotta
some
get some ugly
backpack,
friends around him.
Setup, and he's out there doing his thing. She approaches him. He didn't come
I'm
up
just
to
joking.
her.
They beautiful.
He
They
didn't
beautiful.
bother her, and she comes up. She's like, oh yeah, you know, this is I'm whatever her name is from America's Next Top Model. I have not heard of that show in 10 years. Is that what they run on reruns? Is that what they run at the dentist's office? Is that what the married housewives still watch today? I'm not sure. But she comes up, and then the problem is, I think it's all good until the point where I think it's crazy that she asked him for a smooch.
Yeah, what was
That's
that about?
where I was like, whoa.
That's random as fuck.
What do you... I feel like that's a bit over the line. And this is the thing where the way that Plaqueboy Max reacted, I can understand her level of embarrassment because he just walked off. He did the most. He's on stream. And keep in mind, Plaqueboy Max does currently have a girlfriend, this girl named Grace Henderson, and he could have just walked off and said, oh, nah, you know what? Screw this.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So maybe that's what he must have did something after the fact. He is talking to a lot of people. He must have embarrassed the fuck out of her to where she feel like she went into like Black Karen mode. Let me say that he did something wrong to me. He embarrassed me. He did this. But really, it all started by you asking for a kiss. It's your fault. Shit.
Or he could have said, sorry, I have a girlfriend. I can't do that. That's one thing, right? And I think this whole interaction would have... No. I don't think it would have been different. However, I'm still defending Plaqueboy Max, actually. But there is a stronger defense for Plaqueboy Max if he didn't do this. Because she's looking at it like, whoa, I just got rejected like this. She's probably not used to having something like this happen to her, which...
Especially if you're a top model.
That doesn't make her justified in what's going to happen after this. He said, exercise the right MLK fought for. I thought he said MLK voted for. Yeah, so then at this point, you could tell she was probably not going to post a story, and he just walked off. I don't know if the interaction, if he walked back up to her. I'm not going to go through the VOD for that. It doesn't even really matter, but she goes on her IG.
Hold on, man. Ladies, what would make you just randomly, if you walk up on a guy that's out here doing some live streaming in the middle of the goddamn wherever the fuck y'all at, and you like, hey, what you got going here? And then he's like, hey, I'm running for, streamer awards. I just want people to vote for me, exercise their right to vote, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's tight. That's tight. Okay, cool. Can you shout me out? I mean, can you say it on my IG story? I help promote it. And then you record it. And then at the end, you like, can you give me a kiss? Like, ain't that some perverted shit? If a guy did that shit to a female, same situation, flip it around. Niggas, y'all drag that nigga. They'll drag the guy. Oh, he's a pervert. He's this, he's that. Like, what made her just randomly ask for a kiss, cuz? That's some real auntie shit.
Stories to explain this entire situation. So I'm just going to play you guys that clip right now.
And you guys were filming stuff obnoxiously with every single person who recognized him. I don't even know this guy. I literally am running an empire right now and have no clue who. I don't have X and don't even have the time to log in and sign up. So,
now she finna little homie that nigga. She finna son that nigga now. He's a nobody. He ain't shit. She a big dog. She's from American Top Model. Okay, I see what's going on. But what was you on? Let's explain why you wanted that kiss though, baby girl.
I walked up to you after his little outburst. He probably don't even date black women. But I said to you guys very clearly, please don't use that footage. And I don't know what collegiate level you guys are at if you guys went to college or whatever.
Please don't use that footage.
But I asked you not to use that footage. Not only did you use the footage, but out of everybody there, you talked to a lot of people. We heard you a mile away. That was the only footage that you used. And
they live streamed.
I verbally told you not to use it. I have so many things going on right now that I don't have time to take you to court, but I dare you. I dare you to try me. Because now
I don't got time to take you to court.
are taking up my time. This 3 minutes that it's taken to post this.
Shut the fuck up. All right, what is this giving right here? Is this giving clout chasing? Because what is she really saying right now? What are y'all getting from what she's saying right now? I don't got time to take you to court. I told you don't put out the footage. He's live streaming. This shit is live, lady. I don't know if you understand how this shit works. These niggas are outside live, IRL, in real life. They outside recording. They can't take it back. This shit is happening. You the one walked up in his shit. He didn't walk up on you. You walked up on his camera. How you gonna sit here and get mad?
I could have been making money.
So here, off rip, she's talking about, oh yeah, you guys were filming obnoxiously with every single person that recognized him. So she recognized that other people were recognizing him. I'm guessing that's why she
was
came
clout
up to him.
chasing.
Like obnoxiously, they're big fans. It is what it is. Maybe she's a little bit jealous because when you look up her IG, she was on America's Next Top Model Cycle 4. And I already thought America's Next Top Model was not a thing anymore. But you know when Cycle 4 was? Cycle 4 was in 2005.
Bruh, shut the fuck up. I'm thinking like America's Top Model that made a comeback. I'm thinking it's like some current day America's 2005. Bitch, that's back in my day. You back there in my day, and I don't even know who the fuck you is, so that says a lot. What the fuck?
20, we're coming up on 20 years that she's mentioning America's Next Top Model.
I'm from America's Top Model.
She was 18 back then, which we don't even know how old she was. That's what, 30, 38, 40 that she was, and she's coming up to Plaqueboy Max, which there's a big gap in, I'm not talking about an
I told y'all some auntie shit. And look, I didn't even know her age at the time. That's what old bitches do. That's auntie shit. Give me a kiss, sweetheart. Give your auntie a kiss right here. That's some auntie shit, bruh.
Age gap, but a gap in understanding of what was going on, especially if she's not plugged into the content game, which I don't think she is, because she's talking about TV. So she came from like TV programming. She is on Instagram, but she's probably still on Facebook too, which tells you a lot. And then she goes on and said, this is one thing when people talk about, look, I'm running an empire. You're not running an empire. You're not even running a nation state. This is the thing. A lot of people, you know, I support and I actually encourage a lot of people. She's doing her thing. She has her own business going. Great. Good for her, but you are not running an empire. You know what an empire is? An empire is like a Jeff Bezos. An empire is something that we all recognize. An empire is a Steve Jobs. An empire is a Huawei. Something that's so gigantic that, you know, it spans multiple borders.
Now, I ain't gonna shit on her because I don't know what she got going. He over here bashing her. She might have some boss ass shit going. I don't know what she got going, so I ain't gonna bash that.
You know, an empire, like she is, well, you could say like she's running maybe like a little neighborhood in comparison to an empire, if you want to call it that, or a strip of, you know, like one block, and that goes for most people as well. But, you know, everybody's trying to make what they're doing seem grand. But that's just like a tiny thing I just had to nitpick. But she asks them not to use the footage. This is the problem. She doesn't understand what a live stream is. That clip was already out there before you even...
Exactly. IRL. This shit, what? Don't use the footage. This is not, what the fuck? Come on, grandma. You got to keep up with the times and what's going on.
Came up to those guys and asked them not to use the footage. And you can tell a lot about what this woman said or how she feels and her views just based off of that one sly remark where she's like, oh, he probably don't even date black women. Also, because he didn't want to give you a kiss on the cheek, basically beck and call at your demand, then he doesn't date black women, which is the biggest irony is that his girlfriend, Grace Henderson, is black. So she doesn't even bother to do her research and says something out of her mouth that's so wrong, so incorrect.
Debunks you.
And makes her look goofy once again. So she's probably going to say, oh, you guys shouldn't use that clip of me saying he doesn't like black women. Make sure not to use that clip either.
I told y'all, that's what I said earlier. She's doing like some black Karen shit. Just imagine what, you know, a white lady would do. She's doing that. She's using that. Oh, look, you don't even date black girls. You was in the wrong. You was in the wrong. Not him. You was. You was. Now all of a sudden you want to bash this nigga because you don't want to kiss you. Now you might look old in person. On camera, she don't really look too old, y'all. She look like she could be late 30s. But in person, that nigga probably saw how much makeup she got on her face and all that shit and probably was like, ugh.
He threw up on Instagram publicly. So I understand if this was a YouTube video and she said don't use that clip and then they put it up. But the problem here is when it comes to the legal stuff is that he's not the one that's distributing it. He didn't post it on any of his socials. He was already live streaming. He was live streaming in a public place. So if you appear publicly on his stream, you're just out there. That's it. You can't really do much else about it. Now, if you didn't know that you were being filmed, which is a different, I think there is a difference. That's a different story. And these are also US laws. I know it's different in other countries. Like there are certain countries where if you're in public and you're filming, you have to blur everybody or they can come after you. Like there's a new law in the Philippines as well. They might as well call it the Vitali law because now
you gotta blur everybody. That's crazy. Imagine that. Doing some content outside and you gotta blur everybody's face who don't give you permission. That'd be crazy.
They've enacted that. And they're not enforcing it on people, but the problem is, or the danger is, that they can enforce it at any time depending on what you do. So you're really walking on eggshells. You're walking a tightrope, not on eggshells, if you're trying to live stream or do content there and have a bunch of people in the background. And when she says, oh yeah, you know, this is the only clip that you guys decided to use, well, the reason why they use that clip is that's what's going to spread the most. A lady from, like, you hit the buzz points. So I was on an America's Next Top Model. That's a recognizable brand by everybody, even young people. That's a recognizable brand. You came up to him. You asked him for a kiss on the cheek. So he has a girlfriend, so people are likely going to post that anyway. So if he did do it, they would say, oh, nah, man, you know, he not loyal. So it would have gotten posted regardless.
It would have been a whole different context if she would have walked up and kept it professional, because they probably would have been like, damn, America's Top Model walked up on me and tried to, you know what I mean, and help me support. That's tight. And they probably would have shouted her out. But when you made it like a pervert thing, that took the whole direction of what it could have been and put it in a whole different direction. It's not even about you being America's Top Model no more. This is about you being a perverted old America's Next Top Model now.
Even if he complied with your request and you got swerved and the way that he walked off too, every person that's a clipper is looking at this like, oh, this is gold. If I was watching this live, I'm looking at it like, this is gold right here. So of course they're going to clip that versus a regular interaction that may even be funny. Or they probably posted many or several, and that just ended up being the one that does the best and spreads the most. And that just goes to show, you know, congratulations, you created a good clip. You're learning the game. But she still hasn't learned another part of the game, which is the taking him to court part, because that would just make her more hated than ever. I don't even think she was currently hated after they reposted that clip. I think they were just laughing at her expense. But the whole like, oh, you know, it's taking me 3 minutes to post this, and, you know, I could have been making money at that time.
Like, you know what? I'm going to call Cap. I'm going to call Cap and say, she gives off one of those people who probably asked somebody who knew who he was, like, hey, who is that? Before she walked over there. She knew what she was walking into, and then she's trying to use that like, I don't even know who you are shit, because she thought she was going to walk over there and say, I'm an America's Top Model, and that was going to make him fan out. That's how probably, she gives like that egotistical, super egotistical vibe, don't she? Like, that's probably where her head was, and now she like dumbing it down. I don't even know who you are. You know who that nigga is. Why you want to kiss there?
80. You're pushing 40, and I'm being generous. I don't really know how old she actually is, but at the very minimum, she's pushing 40. And she was on America's Next Top Model 20 years ago. And I'm not saying that at this point to like put her down, but I'm saying you were on TV moons ago.
20 years ago.
You've had the experience. You've probably made money in your life. Why are you still talking about like, oh, I'm taking 3 minutes out of my time where I could have been making money? Like, shouldn't money fall a little bit as a priority in your life unless she's a big spender? Now, that's a different story. But yeah, I just look at it like, come on, man. Like, you got to bring up the money situation. Oh, man, you took 3 minutes out of your day. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're running a multinational corporation and, you know, like supply chains are going to be halted because you decided to get on an IG Live. Like,
hey, what that really tells me though, right? I just thought about this, right? What this really tells me, if 20 years later, you're still walking around introducing yourself as the girl from America's Top Model that aired 20 years ago, that means you haven't done nothing since worth bragging about. You haven't done nothing in 20 years because you didn't win America's Top Model. You didn't win that in 2005. Now, if you would have won, I get it. Yeah, you won. But, you know, who walks around still bragging about their high school highlights 20 years later and shit like that? Like, it's kind of corny, you know? But you haven't done nothing in 20 years that could top that you was on America's Next Top Model when you introduce yourself to people. Like, damn, that's crazy.
Come on, or an IG story to address something that you didn't even have to address. Like, come on now. Blackboy Max then responds to her. I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
Kenya, you went to college. Kenya, you understand that a live stream is a live stream. What does the word live mean? It means live. I can't edit the live stream. This happened live. You asked to get the kiss on the cheek. You airballed. Brick nasty. Not swishing. Not today. It's not your day. You feel me? That's okay. Kenya, you cannot threaten me to sue you because I didn't kiss you on the cheek. You sound crazy.
Yeah,
you were
that's
just
a
trying to
fact.
support black business, and then when the black business don't go your way, now black business, let's hit them with some white lawyers. What? Bro, that's so anti-black business. That's so anti-black business, bro. Why we gotta bring them ties involved? I'm not trying to bring in my Jewish brothers too.
At this point, Blackboy Max is like playing back at her. He's not trying to give her the polite, like, let me tone this down.
She cloud chasing.
Let me try to level out the emotions. No, he's saying that bricked. He's saying your shot bricked, which is, oh my goodness. That's rough. And then she posts another clip that he
yeah, she back. She doing us. See what I'm saying? Look. Now you know this is when you have entered the clout chasing realm. Now you done double back with a response to his response. Come on, girl. Like, you see that it's getting reactions. So now let me go jump and make another reaction so that could go viral and everybody can react to it. She know what she doing. I'm telling y'all, she knew who the fuck that was before she walked up. This is an auntie, y'all. Y'all know aunties nosy as a motherfucker. They gonna ask, who is that boy right there? Who is that boy? Who is that? Oh, he's Kai Cenat. No, that's Blackboy Max. Okay. Oh. Yeah, act like she don't still walk up. Thirsty as fuck.
So I'm not going to play her clip alone and then play his reaction. We're just going to play them both together. I'm going to play you guys that right now.
So your new fame, his Instagram, I don't even know who gave him the idea. Do you know the connotation behind the word plaque?
Oh my God.
And I don't know if this is maybe a different kind of plaque that you're talking about. Maybe it's a different one. But the first thing I thought of, because I don't think he has any real plaques, was plaque on your cheek.
Oh my God. He's nominated for a Grammy right now, lady. Come on, goddamn. Do your research.
She ain't. But I do though, baby. But I do though. Shout out Fred and Skep. I do though. You gotta stop playing with me. It's lit over here. Yo, why is she doing this, bro? Why is she doing this? Yo, listen. Listen, Kenya, we don't have to beef. Just accept the L. It's fine. I get it. You're probably used to taking L's less. Guys, we all know men are more used to taking L's. Get rejected more on a daily basis than women, especially pretty women. Kenya, you graded out in the first quarter. It's late. Just take the L and walk away. What's wrong with him? When you're an arrogant person, this is when you.
Oh my God, damn.
It's no point, bro. I'm just hearing you, but I'm not understanding you. I don't get it, Kenya. I don't understand you. You don't make sense. How am I arrogant for not wanting?
Kenya trying to cash in her clout tokens, man. But listen, what I will say is though this, right? We are in an era where something like this, the fact that, you know, he has a platform that big that he has, and giving her attention, and she's responding and he's responding back, and she responding back and he responding back again, that is cause for somebody to reach out to her to bring her on, because now we have something we could talk about. The girl that, you know, that this Blackboy Max, that's a headline right there for people who care about that world of what he does, his content, his realm of content. They might watch it and shit. I might could get, 50,000 views off this broad. I don't know who the fuck she is, but I'm sure she gonna do some more. You know what I mean? She gonna make some more clips, because look at her. She kind of coming off as an airhead. So, okay, I can make clips out of her. Come on. Pull up on my stream. I got you. And then all you're going to do is just ask her some clickbait questions and she going to fall for it.
To kiss you. I'm arrogant for not wanting to kiss you. I'm arrogant for not wanting to kiss you. What? How? Yo, guys, this world is cooked. It's cooked.
Man, this lady out here talking about dude in his prime right now. And the whole thing with this is where she's talking about this hippie stuff like, oh, nah, do you know words have power? And I do believe that. I do believe words have power. Maybe not in some grand scheme of, oh, if you say something like the plane that we're on, string theory is going to start like moving around and it's going to bring back to you negative things. No, I just believe in it's like you can turn in negative loops or positive loops. You can create them for yourself and then things will compound from there. But when she's talking about, oh, do you know the connotation and the history of the word plaque? I'm just like, oh my goodness, this lady seems insufferable.
That's a weak ass comeback.
To be around. Like if you, it's almost like you have a disagreement with her and you're like, oh, you know, I think we just have a difference of opinion here. She cannot understand that. She cannot conceptualize that. There is only agreeing with her and every worldview that she has, or you are wrong, you are potentially bad, or even if you take it further.
She for sure stuck up. You can tell like she's self-centered than a motherfucker. You know what I mean? If you still walking around 20 years later saying, hey, it's me from America's Top Model, you stuck in that moment. You still in 2005, 20 years later, walking around this motherfucker thinking you the shit and thinking America's Top Model show is still relevant and still popping and people still give a fuck about it. Half the people watching right now don't give a flying, but 99% of the people watching right now, and I'm going to say 99.9% of the people watching right now, don't give a fuck about America's Top Model.
Attacking her or an evil person, because as Plaqueboy Max reiterated multiple times, he's like, I am arrogant. Plaqueboy Max is the arrogant one for not giving her a kiss on the cheek. But this is the thing. I think and this is why I can't fully defend Plaqueboy Max, because the emotions that she exhibited wasn't just because he rejected her. It was the level of rejection, right? So you got to think about it from her perspective. If like Plaqueboy Max is like, yo, you know, guys get rejected all the time. That's a fact. That is a fact. However, if a girl rejects a dude by saying, oh, you know, sorry, I have a boyfriend, or, oh, you know, I don't think I have time, or I do understand why a lot of them don't give the flat out rejection, which is, hey, I'm not into you, because you've got crash outs. You don't know which crash outs you're going to get. You got some dudes that will like wild out on a chick because she was just honest. So maybe she's got to throw up some excuse like, oh, you know, I'm going to meet up with my parents right now. You know, I don't got time for that. It is what it is. That's understandable. However, there's a different type of rejection, which is, let's say she's with her friends and then some dude's talking to her and then she's like, ew, and then just like looks you up and down with a disgusted face. That is brutal. that is, oh my God. And
rejected. Or
let's say, you know, there's like do they still do those promposals or whatever? I remember it was huge on Vine or even TikTok. I think it was a huge thing on Vine. And then getting rejected in one of those type of situations, that's rough. Versus she could say, oh my God, yes, and then, you know, reject him on the back end if she's polite and courteous. So here, Plaqueboy Max, the way that he reacted to her and the way that he walked off, it was the equivalent of an ew, get away from me, or like a look back in an ew and a disgust face from a girl to a guy. So it's not just the rejection that she got. I don't think she's ever experienced that level of rejection. That was, oh my God. She will, and then this is the thing too, that is public. So just that let's say that wasn't recorded and that wasn't put on live stream. She would have felt that for probably at least a week straight. She would have told every friend about it. She would have had several conversations about it. It would not have left her mind. Now, the fact that
if he was a nobody, if he was like a low budget streamer nobody knew and he didn't have no following, she wouldn't have did no response at all. She wouldn't have said nothing because the clip wouldn't have went nowhere. Nobody would have seen it. But she didn't know who this nigga was and the platform he has. And since it went viral, she had to respond. And she responded on defense, acting like he was wrong. Like, nah, see, that's where you went wrong, baby girl. They caught you in real time being thirsty. You was being thirsty. Being a thirsty ass, horny cougar, trying to get you one of them young niggas, some young meat. and it didn't go your way.
Was online and she's having the clip sent to her and people that she knows are sending it to her, then it's, oh my goodness, this will haunt her. This will be her this will be on her tombstone. And I think most guys, most people in general are not gonna give her that shred of defense just by how she reacted, which is like, oh, I'm gonna sue you, I'm gonna make sure that you know, like, you shouldn't be redistributing this clip, I asked you guys. And I don't think people will see it from her point of view, which is the
She ain't gonna lie. I just realized something, y'all. She definitely in 2005. She got a Crooks and Castle shirt on. I'm looking, I'm like, oh, that ain't Versace. That's the Crooks and Castle. That ain't Versace. I'm like, is that Versace? That's Crooks and Castle.
Brutality of the rejection that Plaqueboy Max gave her, and the dramatization, which is understandable from like the stream perspective, right?
It ain't
Like, these things
Versace.
are all, hindsight is 2020, and these things are all happening as we're spectators, and we're like, yo, you know, this could have been
Stuck her chin
handled
out
in
for
this
the
type
face.
of way, when all he's thinking about is entertaining, and you know, you got to be a little bit over the top to do that. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Am I cutting her too much slack, or was that quite like a brutal rejection for?
All right, man. I mean, that's an open and close, shut. We ain't even got to, you know what I mean? You was being thirsty, old lady. You was being an old cougar. Thirsty. Probably had a little yak. You know what I mean? Coming out of Cheesecake Factory. Had a little buzz going. You look at this young nigga who got clout. People walking up, hey, Black Boy Max, probably. And you want to get it, hey, I'm finna walk up. I'm somebody too. Check this out, girl. You got your two little weak homegirls with you. Check this out, girl. Watch this. How you doing? I'm from America's Top Model 2005. 2005, good. God damn, grandma. You know what I mean? But it didn't work. You asked for it. Who the fuck just randomly asked for a kiss on live stream? An old lady, like, of course that's what's gonna happen. See, you're not hip with the times. If you an older lady asking one of these young niggas for a kiss, of course you're gonna go viral. You know what I'm saying? You coming off as a pervert. So, you know, that's all that happened, man. But let me know what y'all think about this. What y'all think about her response. What y'all think about her asking that nigga for a kiss. But what y'all think about her response, how she reacted once the shit went viral. Who was in the wrong? Let me know. Let me know. All right, I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash a like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction. All right, y'all. Shout outs, man. Shout outs. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. What's going on, y'all? The Bagman 007 Shrimp Life. I see you, man. Spider-Man. Tina Baby, Dime on your dime. What's going on? Mr. Nobody to You. What's going on? Just Polished 23. D-Waves 100. What's happening, y'all? Big Homie 00. What's the deal? All right. We in this motherfucker, man. We rocking and rolling. We gonna bang out. That's 2 down so far. I'm trying to make it to 7, man. I'm trying to make it to 7. We gonna get to this next one right here. We gonna take this shit to DC. We gonna take it out to DC one time, man. See what DC got going. Hold on, let's see. Let me pull this up. Shout out Rocker News, man. I've been fucking with this channel, man. He be having some cool little breakdown on these little city shits. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Papa E, what's the deal, my boy? I see you, big dog. J-Mo 47, shout outs, man. Billy Mac 9596, Greasy Bacon 510. Cloud Chase had her hungry on. God, she was hungry. Jess Polish, what's going on? Jess Polish 23, how you doing? You know what I mean? Yeah, Chocolate City, man. We gonna take it on out to the Chocolate City. Let's see what's going on. One time. Shout out to everybody out there in DC, man. Y'all know I be liking these doing these videos about different cities and shit. So I be loving when y'all be in the goddamn comment section and, you know, let me know the real about the city. Did they cover y'all city the right way? Did they highlight the right things? Are they putting too much on it? Or are they telling the truth, you know? Got a lot of engagement on the one I just dropped the other day, Indiana. Everybody from Indiana, they was in the comments going up. Oakland, the Oakland one, everybody, shout out to everybody from the Bay, man. That was from Oakland, that was in the comments going up. So right now, DC, when I chop this one and drop it, you know what I'm saying? Definitely go crazy in the comment section and let me know all about the Chocolate City if they represent it the right way. All right, let's get it. All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. This one is called Inside DC's Hood After the National Guard. That nigga, oh, damn, I fucking said nigga. I could have bleeped that, though. Fuck, I fucked up. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me start over. Oh, man. Shit, let's go. All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And this one is called Inside DC's Hoods After the National Guard. Let's take it to Chocolate City to see what's going on after Trump issued the National Guards out there. I guess they gone now, so let's see what's happening. This is after.
We're right now outside of a gas station in Anacostia. There's a big drug bust going on.
No, it's not a drug bust. It's just the police sucking being gay.
This is Anacostia, the side of DC that you never see. But like, there are homicides in DC.
Yeah, there is, but it's more police homicide.
I'm in the middle of downtown, talking about Chinatown, people down, literally getting shot. 30 minutes ago, I just got out.
30 minutes you got out of jail.
I came straight from jail.
Separated by the Anacostia River from the rest of DC, Anacostia is our nation's capital's most dangerous neighborhood.
Really? Anacostia. What I will say is I went to DC, and right when you cross the White House, y'all, I was really shocked by this. My first time in Washington, DC. I'm like, oh, there goes the White House. I'm like, oh, shit, the White House. About 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. That shit turned to the ghetto. Straight ghetto. I was like, damn.
But is the National Guard that Trump deployed changing that?
They stopped me before.
They stopped you?
Yes.
Oh, the National Guard, they've been everywhere.
We went there to find out and hear from the people most affected by crime if they want the National Guard. Let's go to DC. It's a Monday morning in DC. We just arrived and it is such a peaceful morning. Look at that Capitol building right there. And today, we are going to DC's most dangerous neighborhood, Anacostia.
You get whatever you want from the store around this joint. I need to go get me a chain at the discount joint. I'm supposed to make a rap video.
Damn.
I'm chin checker. My necklace in the sun. I'm chuckling, having fun.
Chin checker or chin checker?
Chin checker.
So have you seen the National Guard?
Oh, the National Guard, they've been everywhere. You know, like Homeland Security, make sure everybody doing the best
Everybody.
they can do. Hey, cross the street when the light turns green. You know what I'm saying? That's what the National Guard do. That's woo.
Jair.
That nigga look like Jaheim. Did he look like Jaheim?
Nice to meet you, man. For people who have no idea what Anacostia is like, tell us about it.
It's what you make it. So a lot of people got a different story. So what you put out, that's what you receive.
Like now you got the National Guard in DC. What's your take on that?
That's crazy. We just talk about that. Like they help do what they do, and then they mess with like people that's not really doing too much. So
I mean, what is the crime situation?
Man, this nigga ain't answering shit, man. What the fuck is he talking about?
Here.
It's like anywhere else. So it go high, go low from a lot of different reasons. It's just people coming from different places all at once trying to be bigger than the next. It's just a lot of head clashing.
What is the bigger problem here, guns or drugs?
I say really cockiness.
How much does this area change?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah. For the good, I say for the good. I'm a commercial driver, and I got my own clothing brand. 22.
That's awesome, man.
Man, for 22 years.
You're hustling.
Everybody got their own clothing brand, man. That's always a go-to right there when the nigga ain't got shit going in life. I got my own clothing brand. Like, nigga, you got 5 shirts in your closet that ain't sold, and you been having them motherfuckers on Shopify for about 5 months, nigga.
Yes, sir.
What inspires you?
Really living here, like being counted out, because everybody see DC to be this bad, horrid place, but just being here, just being counted out, it's like an underdog. With all the stereotypes, just put it into yourself. You love yourself first, and you can go far.
We then saw a few dudes on the corner of the gas station and walked over to interview them, but the cops beat us to them.
What?
One car pulled up, and then another, and then another.
Damn.
We're right now outside of a gas station in Anacostia. There's a big drug bust going on.
No, it's not a drug bust. It's just the police sucking dicks being gay.
Whoa.
They arrested me for no reason. He got back out today.
Nigga said, did somebody say gay?
They can't have wild.
Right here on this street.
Yeah, they making an arrest for no reason.
2 days ago.
They got a lot of cops right there. The couple that went inside, that's like 9 cops right there. Damn, we did not expect to see a drug bust right here.
It's not a drug bust. It's the police sucking dick. It's not a drug bust. That's what DEA stand for. Dick Eaters of America.
You don't think the National Guard is making DC safer?
Hell no, they making it motherfucking dangerous because they the one who's shooting and beating up people.
But like there are homicides in DC.
Yeah, there is.
Bro, these white people really be bold as a motherfucker, dog. Just really look at what's going on, and he has no fear. He is just walking up in the middle of all this shit. He was finna walk over to some random niggas. Mind you, a black nigga couldn't do that. A black nigga with a camera could not just walk on 5 random niggas at a gas station. That is never, what? That's not happening. A white man walking with a camera, they probably would have sat there and talked with him, bought him something from the store, hung out with him. I don't know what it is about that self-hatred, man. Y'all allow this shit. This nigga walking around with a camera and everybody run up to him talking to him and shit. A nigga? Y'all gonna call the nigga a snitch, all kind of shit.
It's more police homicides. They killing people and getting away with it.
Are the cops around here bad news?
Yes. You see him. You see him. He got
Yeah.
out of jail and they locked him back up for no reason.
I just literally got out right now. Like, literally 30 minutes ago, I just got out.
30 minutes you got out of
I
jail.
came straight.
Take his ass back and get that nigga life. He gotta go.
They just like to patrol this park area and arrest people for no reason.
If they give us activities to bring recs and community activities, we'll have shit to do.
I cannot believe you're straight out of jail.
Straight out of jail. Yeah, straight out of jail. But I bet it's a shooting or a rape or something going on somewhere. And they ain't gonna catch nobody. You ain't gonna have nobody locked up for the shit.
We got a new definition of the DEA today.
Yes, Dick Eaters of America, DEA.
Hey, they just renamed it the Department of War, Department of
Look at
Defense.
them.
So
Y'all mother Dick Eaters of America, y'all. Look on Roco News. We gonna see the Dick Eaters of America.
Just gave her a subscribe plug. If you're enjoying this video, hit subscribe. But seriously, please subscribe. We go all around the country right now. We're in Anacostia to capture places as they are, looking at issues, get on the ground. Please support that. Hit subscribe and support our original journalism. In the description, in the pinned comment, unbiased news every day. Back to Anacostia. The reality is that Washington, D.C. is one of America's most dangerous cities. In fact, over the last several years, D.C.'s murder rates have been higher than Chicago's.
Damn.
And compared to New York, it's not even close. D.C. last year recorded...
Damn, DC going crazier than Chicago? DC going crazier than Chicago.
Over 4 times New York's murder rate, and the year before, it was over 9 times. What's the deal with the National Guard? Do you see them?
Down there by Eastern Market. We got the government shut down bullshit going on. They every fucking day. Got the marshals and all the motherfuckers out here.
Has it changed a lot?
Drastically, yeah.
Better or worse?
To each their own.
I think people are misunderstanding what is really going on. We must take control over what's going on in the streets of our city for the safety of our children, the safety of our elders, and the safety of each other. We have to show more concern and more love for one another. We have to. And when we do that, we will see the prize will be a loving DC. So if we all can come on board by abiding by the rules and regulations of the district, along with abiding by what God said in the Bible, and we will have peace on earth.
Do you think the National Guard and more cops are good for that, bad for that?
I think they're good for that because now some of our youth who have fallen victim of not having a mother or father, authority figures, do not respect authority. So we...
At all. Nigga, this era don't respect no authority. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Because you got to think, bro, like we come from the era where motherfuckers who lived on your block and people that went to church with you or whatever, they could give you whoopings. Not just your mama, but if you're doing some wrong and somebody come outside, now hear me out. That shit was a thing. Not everywhere, though, but it was a time where your neighbor, if they cool with your mama and they homegirls, they'll give you a whooping. If you in church and you talking, they'll slap you, whatever they got, like, you know, and your parents used to be, some parents was with it. My parents wasn't really one of those that was with that shit. But I do know parents that was letting their kids get hit by other people, you know, getting disciplined if they was out of place. But that was a thing.
As members of society have to pitch in and help our young people understand that when we do things wrong, there are penalties. So I have seen the changes in the city, and I've seen since the National Guard has been here for the best.
Now, to be clear, downtown Anacostia is getting safer and even gentrified. It was our first stop of the day, and you can see it for yourself.
Well, this area is historic Anacostia. I started business here with former gang members. We also, of course, we have the Go-Go Museum now, which I'm the founder of. Go-Go was a museum that was founded by Chuck Brown. We call him the godfather of Go-Go.
We, by the way, had never heard of go-go music, but after looking it up, we get the hype.
Why not end with some more go-go?
You can do a little something?
No! Get your hands in the air! Clap, clap, clap! If it's good, honey, clap!
What's crime like
National Guard don't come over here.
They don't?
We don't need them. Do you see them?
No.
Do you see any crime going on? So it's gotten actually better over here. Now, I don't agree with a lot of the policies that my city council had where they would let somebody commit certain type of crimes over and over again. I blame it on the system. But also I blame it on us for not taking responsibility, but you can't let the system off the hook. You can't let the things that police have done to my people off the hook. But at the same token, I don't believe in criminalizing all police and not letting them do their job. Our biggest problem is that we can't talk with each other even when we disagree, because friction with love makes diamonds.
How long have you lived here?
Born and raised.
They know not to mess with you. They're not.
In a way.
I will say one thing. Listen, shout out Chocolate City. One thing y'all realize, and y'all probably realize it too, like you ain't seen nothing else but black people on this motherfucker. I'm waiting for them to talk to like a different race. I'm waiting. I'm like, shit, it's really Chocolate City. Like, ain't nobody else out there. Let's see.
Since I was a kid, I remember like this area just being predominantly black, gentrified, and it's kind of like cleaning up. This side was not showing a lot of love for years, ever since I was small.
What's crime like here?
It has gone down tremendously, I can say that. You still got the youth that's in trouble.
What's the deal with the National Guard here?
I don't see them no more, really. What they trying to deport people, I guess.
I think
I'm not sure what they were here for. In certain areas, they may be needed, but not everywhere. Like normal people walking, going to work and stuff don't want to be harassed.
Yeah. In this part of Anacostia, the median income is $35,000. But in eastern Anacostia, where we headed next, it was less than half of that. Overall,
Damn. Oh, okay. So now we going to the trenches. Now it's the trenches, y'all.
A quarter of Anacostia residents live in poverty. Before returning to Anacostia's rough part, we have to share this heartwarming conversation we had with a young guy who fell on hard times. Yo, what's the deal with the National Guard? Have you seen,
Yes, they stopped me before.
They stopped you?
Yes, so look, all right, so 2 months ago, I was at Anacostia Station, and me and my cousin, they stopped us, searched us, told me to lift my shirts up. I came through the station, and I'm not gonna lie, I paid for the train jump by myself, and then my cousin, my nephew came behind me.
Yeah,
so they tried to stop us, like, yeah, what y'all doing? You're not. He was only 11 years old, so they stopped us, searched us.
Do you want the National Guard here?
Like I said, no biggie for me. Maybe other people would say no.
What do people here think about Trump?
I'm not gonna lie, everybody got their stuff about Trump. These people out here don't understand Trump. So they see things and they not political people. The first thing they do is judge him. I ain't gonna condone and enable the shit he do, some stuff he do, but I fuck with Trump. But like I said, I just try to treat everybody the same. I love everybody. Unless you show me otherwise, I'm not gonna look at no race though. I'm gonna look at how you move.
What's your take on how like young people get into that pipeline of trouble?
Shit, I can speak for myself because I was just dead 7, 8 years ago. But if you listen to a lot of, like we call it in this area, free card music, you feel me? Listen to that music ain't gonna do nothing but alter your mind and make you do and want to do these things.
Y'all, hold on, homie. Oh, yeah. You was hired to say all this shit, my boy. I'm listening to this nigga, I'm like, hold on, this nigga for sure is a Trumper. And then this was it. This sealed the deal when he blamed it on the music. Blame it on the rap music. Blame it on the rap music.
We listen to and then it's gonna make them stay out here. I don't condone it, but I was one of the ones that used to rap too though. So you know what I'm saying? I can't really be a hypocrite. But my story started 2019 when I came back. You know, I had a couple brothers that was like, look, man, we beefing, we doing this and we doing that. I got tied into some stuff. I can't. Basically, long story short, it left me, you know, going through programs, rehabs, homeless shelters, homeless, family leaving me. like I said, I changed my
life.
life.
Oh, yeah, he's an ex-meth head. Yeah. Then you probably snitched on your niggas and you put on this dumbass wig and now you over here degrading our people, my boy. You over here degrading our people talking about us in our music and you just said you was a rapper, nigga. What made you change?
These last 2 years, I'm only 25 years old. I've been living a certain life since 15, so like you gonna get tired of it. Because I realized when I went through the stuff, a lot of the friends I was doing stuff with, they weren't with me. I'm just keeping it real. People gonna see this. They weren't with me. Facts. I realized family is what I have, and then it just changed my perspective.
Brody, not trying to say it like that, but 2 Caucasian guys walking through the hood, they like, camera. See my man just got off the bus. What you doing? Like, you think I'm right here getting a police interrogation or something?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all just letting these niggas walk, and they don't give a fuck. They doing it freely, too. And niggas just, everybody stop to talk.
I think we did come off that way. Where are, like, the craziest parts of, like, the hood?
Honestly, to be completely honest, where you standing at?
Right here? Yeah.
You see this right here? This, that's my man. His daughter one day, dude pulled up right here, you know what I'm saying, get her doing this thing, and she passed away. If I'm not mistaken, she was either out front of the store, and she was like 3, 4.
Wait, what happened?
She got shot, you feel me? Her dad, and a couple other people got shot at the same time. Yo, suck ass, man.
What's the vibe on the National Guard? Do people like it here?
They do their job for the most part. I'm not gonna lie to you, the government shut down, so I don't feel like they got too many restrictions. But when they want you, they got you.
DC's crime is obviously like better than it was 2 years ago. What's the key to getting it down?
I think it started with the youth though. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause when I was a kid, everything I was picking up, everything I was doing, it came from the early. It came from, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like if you just give them something else to look into, then it won't be that. And Bo, come here, man. You see me keep looking back and forth while I'm on camera trying to figure out what's going on.
Did you go to school around here?
Yeah, for sure.
Did a lot of people that you went to school with like fall into bad shit on the streets?
I mean, they ain't really had to fall into it, bro. When I was in high school, she was already robbing. It's a lot of people that's doing good too. Like people I went to school with went and pro at sports and shit. So it's all on the people. It depends on the person. It's never the same though. It is what you make it.
What are the big drugs on the street here?
Man, you know what, man? This would be like the easiest content for motherfuckers to make, like white people to come make in the ghetto. And I be seeing these videos, I'll be reacting to them, and I'll be like, they all be asking the same damn questions, man. It's like, y'all know what the fuck be going on. But y'all just, insert a different city and go over there and ask the same questions, man. Like, I want to see this shit. He didn't want to Indiana, but it's still, he made it when he went to the lower area, it was black people, but go to like where the white people, I want to see one of them vlogs. If y'all find one of those where it's a white man, I would love to see a black man going into white areas where it's like smokers and shit, because they do exist. But based on these videos, you would think it's only black smokers and meth heads. There's tons of these motherfucking white smokers and meth heads. Like, is there a black nigga going to their trailer parks and shit like that and doing interviews? Like, somebody to start doing that.
For real, I feel like weed, bro.
Weed still?
Wax,
Just weed?
shit. Just regular shit. It's the default. It's other shit, though. Don't get me wrong, though, but I mind my business when it comes to stuff like that.
Like
I smoke weed. All that other stuff. Yeah, it's everywhere.
How much does Fent cost here?
Don't.
Oh, my God.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, though. I don't know, but that's the thing. I feel like you can get that shit dirt cheap or something. You might kill your custo.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I don't even touch, like, hard drugs and
Man,
stuff like that. I smoke a little weed.
Don't answer that question, man.
Take care of my family, man. That's what I really feel like people need to realize about D.C. too, though. People always see D.C. from a different place and be like, oh, it's so political, the president, da-da-da-da. I seen a presidential birdcage one time in my life, and it was the vice president. You feel me? Just think about that. I've been here for 31 years. I never been on the same street as a president. When I first started working on that side of town, I used to expect to not see as much violence. But I'm in the middle of downtown. I'm talking about Chinatown, people dying, literally getting shot. This city so small that it can happen anywhere. But you can be at the DMV with your mother and, you know what I'm saying, get shot.
What do you think of all the gentrifying around here?
I feel like, in a way, that's good, though. It's culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? Open up people's minds. Properties, the values might go up a little.
You should have reversed that question right back to him. Yeah, answer that shit, but reverse it back to him. What do you think, bro? As a white man, what do you think about the gentrifying going on over here? I'm interested in hearing his answer.
A little bit because you know how that be. When they talking about knocking down the whole neighborhood, and I'm like, oh, now.
You can see, too, here the businesses are super different, and these have been here for a long time. So you got the Love of Soul, China in Delhi, checks cashed, different side of Anacostia. At this point, we hadn't seen any National Guard officers. This is odd because Trump had sent over 1,000 from both DC's National Guard forces and also from red states like South Carolina, West Virginia, and Ohio. The debate over sending the National Guard to DC, by the way, has been heated, with right-wing media acting like DC's a war zone.
You tell the kid who was just beat the hell and back with a severe concussion and a broken nose, crime is down. No, that falls on deaf ears.
Governor, it's a different war now. There's more brothers dying here in these cities than overseas.
And left-wing media out of touch as usual.
See, when I go to D.C., I'm not afraid of losing my wallet so much as I'm afraid of losing my vote.
Granted, D.C. has gotten safer in recent years. Murders and property crime are down big time since 2023, but the post-pandemic crime wave hit the nation's capital particularly hard. Most of the action is in poor, predominantly black neighborhoods like Anacostia, which have histories of redlining and police brutality. Okay, so right next to all that going on at the gas station is a big Homeland Security facility here. You can see cops and military at the front, so it's pretty on lockdown over here. Also, there's a big group of people right across the street getting, according to the words of the guy we just met, effed up and clearly on drugs. In this part of Anacostia, you can see a lot more lower income housing, and there's a lot of government funded housing.
This shit is crazy. When you really look at this shit, like, this shit be crazy how these motherfuckers look like the ghetto is like a science project, a fascinating science project. Like, look at right here. Look at right here. You can see these are low income houses. And look right here. These guys are on a bus stop getting effed up. Like, nigga, what the fuck, my nigga? Like, they really looking at this shit like niggas is like rats in a science project and shit. Like, this shit is crazy. I don't know, but let's keep watching.
Projects here. So this is what most of the housing looks like in the poor part of Anacostia. Have a bunch of apartment buildings. They're not too bad. In the context of hoods, if you've watched this channel for a while, this isn't that bad. This apartment building still has a bunch of residents around here. A definitely much rougher part of town. Apparently this building is still open. It looks super rough from the outside, but we're definitely in a different part of Anacostia now. So rent right here starts at about $800 a month. I mean, the DC market is crazy, but $800 here. Now this building here looks abandoned. The Halley Plaza condos. And again, this part of town, you're not seeing a lot of development. We kept driving around.
That's exactly what this shit is like. It's like the Steve Irwin nigga, the animal nigga. Like, if you look right here, you can see these other projects. They're $800 a month. This is where the monkeys stay. That's really like, well, it's giving that. It's like, bro, what the fuck are... Come on, man. Damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You over here talking like, you know what I mean? Like, all right. I just be saying, man, like, why do they always do these vlogs that only show the black people, man? Like, come on, man. Damn. Y'all know, if y'all from the ghetto, it's every race is out here smoking this shit. Every race is struggling. Every race is staying in low-income housing. Stop making it like it ain't everybody.
On Anacostia, looking and looking for the National Guard, and ended up at this 7-Eleven. What's the deal with the National Guard down here?
You know, it's summertime, shit get lit in the summer in D.C. Trump in office, so they just trying to keep the peace, that's all. Okay. I actually seen them down Navy Yard yesterday. They ain't doing too much. They ain't like the police just running around putting cuffs on. They just crowd control for the most part. Oh, y'all in the right place, like I say, it's jumping in the summer. Y'all in Southeast actually right now.
What's your take on the National Guard being here? Are you for it?
I really don't care. They ain't stopping nothing. As long as you ain't running buck wild, what you got to worry about? I know if you drive around, you'll see the gentrification, a lot of new buildings and stuff going up. If you want a better idea of it, go uptown. You'll see exactly what they talking about. I was born here. I was born in Southeast. I actually worked for Metro for over a decade. And I'm back out Southeast now on my, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do, getting money.
It's like, what's crime like?
Bro, to be honest with you, it's not crazy like the 80s. If you minding your business, nobody fucking with you. But if you walking around looking like you green, be real. Let's say you from out of town, you come around walking through here, with $100,000 of jewelry on 12 midnight, you gonna get your issue. But ain't nobody, you know, doing no crazy shit like that anymore. Everybody trying to get money for real. This is the time to get money for real.
How do people get money? What's the secret?
Y'all know the real secret. I'm a 9-to-5 nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be outside forever. You feel me?
So you gonna rob your people. If you got jewelry on and you walking around here, you getting robbed. But if I'm a white man walking up with a camera, you gonna get an interview. Ain't that some shit? Listen, I go back to what I was saying earlier. Like, I hate our self-hatred for each other. How if a nigga walk up with a camera, we'll try to rob that nigga. We gonna say he a snitch. We gonna say he worked with the police. But this nigga walking up on everybody and they just giving in. That shit really be mind-blowing, y'all. That should be mind-blowing in a motherfucker.
I would say to keep busy. As soon as you get old enough, get a job, get some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because one thing we all know around here is not too many outsources as far as for the youth to go do something, especially when they get out of school. That's how they get into trouble. That's why I say as soon as you're old enough, go get a work permit, get some money.
Yeah.
And you're gonna find crime anywhere you go in the major cities. But like I say, DC, I would say this is the era of change.
So what's this part of town like?
Ghetto.
Ghetto?
Yeah. I never lived right here or whatever, but I lived down the street pretty much for like maybe like 2 years. I was born in DC, but I actually grew up around District Heights, exit 11B. If they know, they know. And honestly, I just can't wait to get out of it. My plan is I want to get my LLC for doing hair and stuff for real.
I wouldn't be your best customer. I wouldn't be your best customer.
Like
you can get this.
A wig or something
You
there,
can put
know,
something on. So what's the deal with the National Guard around here?
Honestly, they're out here because they call themselves trying to stop all the negative things that are going on, like all the gang banging and crimes and all of that. But honestly, I think it's making it worse, not really helping. And you can walk down the street and they'll stop you, all type of shit.
Yeah.
They be blitzing schools, all that, train stations, everywhere.
As a younger person, how do you stay out of trouble?
Don't bother them. Don't say nothing. Honestly, just keep it moving. You do what you do, everybody do what they do, everybody cool.
It was now dark, and we were upset that we still couldn't find them. How can we do a story on the National Guard in DC if we never see them? But then we realized that is the story. We only saw them once on our entire DC trip, at Union Station when we arrived via train and saw about 6 walking through the main.
So basically it's cap. Basically the media is painting it out to be something bigger than it is. That's what you're saying.
Terminal. But after spending a day in DC's most dangerous neighborhood, we wondered where they were. Now granted, many residents told us they had...
Are they only protecting the rich areas? They're not in the ghetto. What the fuck are we going to protect the ghetto for? We're protecting the rich areas from the people from the ghetto from coming over here. That probably makes more sense. So pick up your goddamn camera and go to the rich area and let's see what's over there. That's probably where they at.
Countered them, but they were far from omnipresent. In fact, some residents sounded like they wanted to see more of them. This, like most issues, is more complex than the media make it sound. And as we left Anacostia, driving over the Anacostia River once again, we returned to the part of DC that you go to for field trips. And it seemed there that we might be more likely to bump under the National Guard, perhaps under the big pencil. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for our next DC video on Data Center Alley in Northern Virginia.
Well, common sense, y'all. Of course, the media making it seem like, oh, they're out there in D.C., the National Guard. But really, they're only protecting their investments. Of course, they're going to be at the nice places. It's Washington, D.C. There's a lot of tourists coming out there. People want to see the White House. They're going to let the ghetto do what the ghetto do. We're going to flood that with fent and let them kill each other off. But over here, we got to protect this. So let's put the National Guards over here. Let's make sure they're not coming over here. We don't want their guns. We don't want their violence. Keep that shit over here where the fentanyl is at. Put it over there. You know what I mean? And in the media, we're going to make it seem like we holding it down. Y'all know how this shit go, man. All propaganda. The media is a motherfucker, man. They can push a cold narrative, man. They can push a cold narrative. But let me know what y'all think about it, man. That was DC right there. If you from DC, get up in the comment section right now and let me know what's really going down out there. What's the real? Because I don't think this nigga really know. What's the real? Where is the National Guard out there? Are they protecting y'all? What is their real job out there that they're there to do? Let us know in the comment section. And if you're watching, let me know what y'all think about this video, man. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash a like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction. Yeah. You ain't fooling me, buddy. I know what you're doing. That's like low-hanging fruit content, bro, to be a white man and just go to the ghetto. Like, let me just go over here. Like, people love seeing places they can't go, especially places they're scared to go. People love that. Those type of videos always going to do well. Like, that's why jungle videos do good, because people are scared to go to the jungle. Same shit with the ghetto. Motherfuckers be scared to go to the ghetto. Oh, my God. The Nickerson Gardens in Watts. I would never, that's the song that J-Rock and TDE, they represent, but they would never go there. But when it's that Christmas shit, they go in for sure. That Christmas shit, they go, that's it. And they felt like, nigga, what? I made it. I went to the heart of Nickerson Gardens to see TDE perform. I made it. You know what I mean? That's real. That's real, man. All right, let's keep it going, man. Shout out to everybody up in the chat right now, man. I see y'all doing y'all thing, going crazy in the comment section. Make sure y'all run that shit up. Make sure y'all smashing the like. Make sure y'all engaging, man. I would love to see y'all feedback on these videos as these videos are, happening while I'm reacting. I would love to hear y'all and see y'all react in the comment section as well. So make sure y'all reacting to this motherfucker, man, going crazy. And let me hear y'all take, man. Let me hear y'all takes on what's going on, because I know some of us, it got to be like times y'all be watching this with me and y'all be having the same reaction. I'll be having like, what the fuck? Because, nigga, that's like, some of these videos be crazy, man. All right, let's do this. Let's watch rapper Sauce Walker. All right, let's see what's going on with this, man. Let's get into some law and crime. Let's see what Sauce Walker got going on out there, man. Hold on, let's see what Sauce Walker got going, man. My boy got caught up in some shit, huh? All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, man, we gonna take it down to Texas. Sauce Walker. He done got caught up in some mess, man. Rapper Sauce Walker stuns cops in wild flip car chase. So he was in a car chase and flipped his car, and it's all caught on camera. Let's react.
Walk back. Stop.
A Texas driver with his foot glued to the gas pedal sends police on a chase with speeds way into the triple digits. Then, boom. We'll take you into what happened that night as deputies try to stop him. This is Inside the Crime, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth.
My boy did the dash.
Once officers pulled this driver over, that's where the real twist came next. It wasn't just anybody. It was a famous Texas face behind the wheel.
You're an idol to a lot of people. You over here doing that stupid stuff. What you mean, why?
In December of 2023, deputies in Houston, Texas spotted a driver who ran a red light. Officers tried to pull him over, but the driver floored it.
Man, he flying that motherfucker. He flying that motherfucker. Oh, shit. Oh, no.
The chase ended when the driver crashed his car and
going
the vehicle
too fast,
completely
man.
flipped over. Surprisingly, though, the driver didn't have a scratch on him. As the driver is now closer to the deputies, rap fans might recognize immediately who the driver is. Albert Walker Montaigne, better known by his stage name, Sauce Walker.
Hold on, man. Hold on. That was the shortest car chase ever, bro. Come on, man. You can't be doing a dash if you don't know how to dash. If you don't know how to drive, just pull the fuck over and let them give you a ticket or take it. Man, what? This nigga, that shit was about 2 minutes.
Is there anybody else in the car?
No.
Is it just you?
No. 1 to 10.
Get up.
That's clear. 1 to 10, 240. Oh. Alright, let's go.
April, we're clear.
Damn.
Oh, let me stay in the house, dog. House 13, is there anyone outstanding, or is it just that one?
That nigga said I should have stayed in the house, dog. It's too late for all that, brother.
Vehicle. Give him a second.
That's correct. Continue.
Stay right there. Spread your feet apart.
House 32, no outstanding. Vehicle clear. Clear, no outstanding, vehicle clear.
He probably would have had better luck just jumping out the car and running. It's a female. You know, them female cops don't really be too fast, man. I ain't gonna lie. He probably would have had a better chance just getting out the car and running.
All right, 1, we clear.
You're worried about the wrong thing.
I'm finna go to jail. What can I do?
Hey, record, Homestead at Tidwell.
Damn, I wrecked my truck, bro.
With a pocket full of cash.
What else is in the car?
I don't have nothing in my car.
With a pocket full of cash.
I don't have nothing in my car, bro.
Damn.
Charles, 30, no more records.
No records, Homestead, Tidwell.
Let's go.
Records, Homestead, Tidwell.
Oh, can I call?
No, you can't call nobody.
I know that nigga gotta be feeling dumb, yo. I ain't gonna lie. If I get it if you did at least tuck them niggas on like a 30-minute, hour car chase, then you would feel a little bit better about shit. At least I gave it all I got. But when you only do like a 2 to 5 minute car chase and flip your shit over, it's like, nigga, I should have just pulled over. Now I got these additional charges for no reason, man. I should have just pulled over, dog.
Get in. What's your last name?
Mundane.
Spell it.
Mondane. More than likely. Dang.
First name?
Albert.
Huh? Date of birth?
6/29/90. Dang.
See, that be the catch about everybody wanting them goddamn demons and track hawks and all that type. That shit be too powerful for niggas, man. You gotta know how to draw them motherfuckers, man. Everybody get them, and they fast, so of course you gonna get away. But motherfucker, you will lose control in them motherfuckers trying to dodge the cops and shit.
Charles 32, is there anyone outstanding, or is it just that one?
Clearing the car right now.
Charles 32,
Stay on this side, stay on this side.
We'll give him a second. That's clear. Continue to hold.
All right. What's it doing? All right, we're good. Charles 32, no outstanding. Vehicle's clear.
It's clear. No outstanding. Vehicle clear.
All right, 1, we clear.
My nigga could have just pulled over, man. You could have just pulled over, man, and bailed out or something. Nigga got about 20,000 in his pocket. You could have bailed out, man.
Need record, Homestead at Tidwell.
He passed the red light. He took off on me.
Charles 32, is it okay to release the channel?
Charles 32, that's affirmative. You can release it.
Clients can resume normal traffic. Record, Homestead, Tidwell. Record, Homestead.
Damn, man. I want to know what happened. I want to know what they give him for this. And why was he running, man?
What's your last name?
Mundane.
Spell it.
Oh, look, bro. This who he had to run from. He for sure could have outran her, bro. He tripping.
More than likely.
Oh, he tripping.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna lose him. He crashed. Luckily, he crashed out.
Oh, that's a lady talking right there. Same thing, man. You could have. Come on, man. When have y'all seen a lady cop catch a nigga running? Let me know the last time y'all saw a video where a lady cop catch a nigga running.
I was for sure gonna lose him. Well, I lost him. Only reason, yeah, and I saw the smoke. I was like, oh, that's a crash out.
You need to tell me that you're coming this way.
Well, I told you, turn around southbound.
Uh-oh, what is that?
657?
Right here, brother.
What is that?
We were over there southbound. We thought you were over there off of Winfield. I was like, okay, were you normal? No, I was behind y'all. And so, hold on.
Oh, yeah, I started it. So as soon as y'all went northbound, I was like, all right, well, let me go southbound. No, I started going northbound behind y'all. And then I heard the car peel
Bro, these are like a bunch of goofy-looking cops. If y'all really look at this, these are a bunch of goofy-looking cops, man.
off from that store that we keep saying there's something. He peeled off. And so I heard it, and I turned around, and I take that U-turn, and so he starts speeding, and I was like, all right, well, let me the light was red. Charles 13 on my records. So the light turned red, and he passed up that red light, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna catch up to him. As soon as I caught up, he was already burning off. So I turned on my lights, and then he just pressed on it.
The Stud Patrol. The Stud Patrol is out tonight, bro. Hey, I just thought about something. I have seen one before. I'm like, have y'all ever seen a stud cop? I have seen a stud cop before. A stud cop.
I didn't even see you that you had broke off.
Sure me, oh my God.
Oh, you gotta need him already?
I didn't run him though.
Okay. Y'all run him.
Deputies claimed Sauce was driving at least 130 miles per hour. But to
Damn.
Sauce, he claimed he wasn't driving that fast.
You been arrested before, man? For what?
He said, yes, sir. Oh, so this is a stud. He said, yes, sir. Oh, so this is, oh, shit. Wait, she want to be acknowledged as sir? Oh, yeah, there's a lot going on.
So why you doing it?
Man, I should have stopped, bro, but I'm really trying to get home to my daughter. I just came back from out of town.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know, man. It's all good. I accept it.
You thought you were gonna get away?
I mean, I would have.
You would have. You wouldn't have crashed, man.
Yeah, I know. I crashed, bro.
He came around that corner too fast, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I came around the corner too fast.
And because did the bumps hurt you?
Yeah, a little bit. I just want to call my daddy and tell him I hurt myself.
Yo, you'll call him when you get to JPC, man.
I just want to call my daddy and tell him I hurt myself.
Yeah, I'll take you, but EMS has to come check you out. My supervisor come out. Gotta run you. I gotta make sure everything's good, man.
With you?
That's fucking funny, bro. Imagine like being a gangster. They like, yeah. I just want to call my daddy and tell him I hurt myself.
Man, I thought the car flipped over. I was getting bumped around, but
You had a seatbelt on?
yeah.
12:30. Can we get EMS out here?
I just want to call my daddy.
Sir, Houston EMS is en route. So is HPD.
Damn, my wig, man. Told it too.
Oh yeah, more. Is this his DL or is it just his name?
No. It's just his
Okay.
Albert.
You been arrested here in Harris County before?
Of course.
I think said, of course.
My name is Albert Walker. I'm South Walker, bro. Albert Mundane. Dang.
What's your last name?
Mundane. M-O-N-D-A-N-E.
Oh, D-A-N-D.
Damn, bro.
You say you're Sauce Walker?
Yes.
The rapper?
Yes.
Come on, man.
What?
Yes.
I jammed to your
I know. I should have just stopped.
but now I'm taking too, man. Come on, man.
He could have got himself out the ticket, man. She a fan, bro. You could have just pulled over, bro. She a fan. She a fan. She a fan. She probably would have let you go, nigga, in your hometown. You know what I mean? Shit. Because you sure don't know how to drive, bro. That was pointless, man.
You're idol to a lot of people. You over here doing that stupid stuff.
Man, why you had to pull me over, you know?
What you mean, why?
Why you pull me? What I do? All I do was drive off. You just heard a little noise. I wasn't even going fast.
Man.
That's why I'm like, damn, why you pulling me over? All I did was pull like.
Why'd you take? Why'd you take off?
I ain't banging on it.
No, you took off.
Talking about when I pulled out the parking lot?
No, I'm talking about when I put my lights on.
Oh, no, I did. I ain't saying nothing.
That nigga delusional,
I
y'all.
was like, damn, why you pulling me over, bro?
Why you pulling me over?
Stop, bro. I got a warrant. Bullshit traffic ticket warrant. I didn't know what type of officer you were. You probably got
Nah. So he said he ran because he got a traffic ticket warrant, man. He got a traffic ticket warrant, so he did the dash. He could have just said, fuck it. Look, it's a fan, bro. All right, let's see what happened, man. I'm interested in seeing what came from this, man, at this point. We didn't see enough of this. What came from it?
You see my patch?
Nah, I see you now, but...
You see my patch? What's my patch say?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't take people for traffic warrants, man.
The last officer pulled me over, act like he wanted to...
Wow, look at that. She don't take people for traffic warrants, and he ran because he had a traffic ticket. She would have let him go. Sheriff, nigga, I'm not here for no traffic. I'm here for guns and drugs, nigga. Guns and drugs. So do you got guns and drugs in your car, yes or no? I don't care about no goddamn traffic ticket, nigga.
Give me the jail for the traffic ticket so bad.
Man.
Damn, bro. I don't know.
All right, well, EMS en route, all right? Nah, you gotta wait till you go to jail, man.
You're going to jail now.
What's up, man? What about your what? Your money? Yeah, that's gonna go with you, man.
Cruz worked to flip his car back over, and let's just say Sauce had some regret from that night.
Oh my God.
We called them, but they called you.
Charles,
Charles 32, go ahead.
Can my stuff go back in my car?
Do you still need HPD out there, or just EMS and fire department?
Just EMS.
You heard anywhere?
That's fine.
That's my...
This nigga funny. This nigga said, can he get his stuff out the car? Bro, listen, bro. You worried about the wrong shit right now, man. You worried about the wrong shit, Sauce Walker.
Which shoulder? So is they like they gonna put? Can you like please, bro? Can I just get my stuff in there?
What stuff?
The stuff that fell on the ground.
I'm not taking all that to jail with you, man.
No, I'm just saying, can you put it back in the car?
Oh yeah, let's go back in the car. Yeah, we're not just gonna leave it there.
Tell my dad to come to know that his son is in jail.
Your shoulder's hurting?
So,
do you need to go to the hospital? Do you need EMS or anything right now?
I mean, I can have a slight concussion. I mean, I probably do need to go to the hospital to be real.
Nigga said I got a concussion.
I mean, I wrecked. Like,
okay, but what are you worried about right now? The car or yourself?
No, myself.
Okay.
I am up, but I'm switching my adrenaline rush, and you know how that goes. I flip. He seen it. I flipped over. My neck hurt and my shoulder hurt, but my adrenaline pumping, and I'm thinking about the fact that damn, I need to at least let my people know I'm up. Damn. Shoulder, dog. Oh my God. You know what happened?
What the fuck?
I hit the damn curb.
Hit your head right now?
Yeah, I hit my head. My seatbelt came off.
This nigga more worried about that car than anything, man. I don't get why the fuck would you... I don't know, man. Why would you do the dash? That look like it's a track halt. Like, you going fast as a bitch. You can see like you already got the police burnt out. Like, you didn't... yeah, you was feeling yourself too much, man. Didn't know what you was doing. Flipped over. Now you worrying about everything in your car. They don't give a fuck about that shit, man. They gonna run through that shit, probably pinch whatever you got going in there. They gonna pinch some of your money. Who knows?
Because it hit the so hard and popped me out the seatbelt, and I hit my head on the roof. The roof, you seen the car flip over. Damn, bro. Jesus. He gonna just leave my stuff in the street? Officer, I know I did wrong. I accept my shit. You know who I am. I'm not even trying to use that, bro.
They'll pick it up right now. It's not just gonna pick it up right this second. They gotta tell you, they gotta put your stuff first, then they'll worry about the rest.
I just wanted to please, yeah, I probably do need to go to the hospital, though. I ain't gonna act like I ain't it's just...
That's fine. If he needs you, then we'll get you transported.
That nigga confused as fuck right now. He don't know if he want to get the shit out the car or go to the hospital, call his daddy.
I ain't had
not no regular rig. I got a bad rig. That's a bad rig. Jesus, bro. My ID and stuff in there. What about that? Do we get my ID from up in there? We just leave it in there.
Nah, we're leaving it in there. I'm not going back in there.
I don't think Sauce Walker realized what's going on, huh? Like, nigga, you was just in the car chase, nigga. You flipped your car over there. They don't give a fuck about what's in your car right now. Only you do. They don't give a fuck. They not gonna go over there and look for your ID in a crashed car, in a totaled out car, nigga. They don't give a flying fuck what's in that car.
I ain't gonna steal my
I'm waiting to see this nigga do some of that energy. Ooh-wee! Nigga, where all that energy that be in your IG videos, nigga? I'm waiting for that, nigga. Go up. Nigga, do all that ripping and rhyming you be doing and shit. Nigga, that's what we want to see.
Oh, my dad told me to stay in the house, too, dog. I'm just trying to go to my daughter's house, bro. Damn, I should have stopped, dog. Side street, bro. Damn, my
It's too late for all that, brother. See, this that shit, like, if you beefing with Sauce Walker, this that type of shit you would use. Like, nigga, when you was with the police, you was crying for your daddy, nigga. I just want my daddy to come. I just want my daddy. I want to call him till I'm hurt. That's some shit. If I was beefing with this nigga in rap, I would definitely use this shit. Can I just call my daddy and tell him I'm hurt?
Yeah, I'm good.
Damn, my
He's probably gonna get transported. He wants to get transported, so.
today, Sheriff.
Yeah, you can sit back down. We got an ambulance on the way. It's just gonna be a minute.
Go ahead, take a seat, Mr. Walker.
How's his license?
Or Sir Medane. This is yeah. I'll get his ID and stuff right now.
Oh.
Put your feet all the way in.
That nigga body gonna be sore as hell when that adrenaline. Y'all been in a car crash before? Y'all know that adrenaline, man, get to going. That shit have you up, nigga, moving around. You be a little lost. That next morning, that pain gonna kick in on your ass.
Are we coming southbound? Yeah, southbound. It's just gonna be the bottom part with under the waves.
That's his name, though?
Yeah, that's it.
This is
no,
his. Okay,
that
all
right here.
Damn.
Give you 20
It's
bucks
over
if
with,
you
buddy.
guess who that is.
Look, now they playing a game. Look, everybody know who he is. I give you 20 bucks. Can you guess who that is? That's why I'm like, nigga, you popular in your city. They would have gave you a pass, man. They would have gave you a pass.
Yeah.
What, 400 or
Chip your rib? Nah.
Domestic 4475
Sauce Walker.
That nigga said Lil Wayne. That nigga's out the loop. That nigga's all the way out the loop. She told that nigga $20 if you could guess who this is. That nigga said Lil Wayne.
No.
God
He got a
damn.
few little hits. Sauce Walker. They call him Sauce Walker. You what?
Y'all can't generate this call, can y'all? Will it be in the city? Like the report?
Nah, you guys will use our report number.
Yeah.
Right now, put who y'all think that was, man. If y'all walked up, wrong answers only. Who y'all think this is?
The only reason why, because he crashed out. He was burned off. So I turn. I'm going northbound. He heard a screeching sound, so I turn around. I was like, all right, screeching sound, whatever. He's probably gonna do something dumb. As soon as I turn around, that light, there's a red light. It's Winfield and then there's like a few blocks, and there's a next light. Well, right there is a red light, and he took that red light. So that's when I started speeding up, proceeded, and then he just started. I guess he saw me, so he started flooring it, and that's when I turned my license sirens on, and then he just gassed it.
Gassed it.
Oh, I was going 121. This guy was going well over that. Because the only reason why I saw him crash, or the only reason why I knew he crashed out, was right before I hit that curb, right there. Yeah. There was already smoke coming out, like a lot. So as soon as I got closer, I saw that tire that's right there. Yeah. I saw that tire rolling across, and that's when I called the crash out.
So he jumped from here to over here?
Yeah, to over here.
He could have killed himself.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He was easily hitting like 150, 160.
You think he might get transported?
He said he wants to. So
that was a call.
Can I call my daddy, man? Tell him I'm hurt. Let's see what's going on. Watch her open the door and this nigga still talking about the car. Damn, the fucking car. I fucked up. Can I go get my stuff out the car? Y'all gonna pick my stuff up?
Good, man?
Can I call my daddy? I think he done calmed down, y'all. He done calmed down now. He ain't saying nothing. It must have been a Lil Wayne comment. That hurt his feelings, man. I didn't call that nigga Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne done went to sleep. I'll let you get all his money.
What do you want to do with this?
That's it.
Deposit all of it?
Oh, man. They about to take that nigga money, man. You see, listen, anytime a nigga walk out smiling like that, looking at your money, it's gone. He's smiling. And the first thing he said, y'all heard him? How much? How much?
Is it probably
what's it or something? What? I can't. Huh?
Does he need the cuffs on to get dressed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Sarge at?
He looked like a shady cop. He looked like a shady cop like a motherfucker.
Nah, no drugs.
He looks shady as fuck.
Morning, custody, run to JPC, store 193.
Yeah, I guess his investments or whatever.
Sauce Walker was taken into custody later and released on a $40,000 bond. In a post to Instagram that's since been deleted, Sauce said that he was trying to calm down because he had been living a wild life for a long time and was trying to be a role model for so many people. While the case continued pending, Sauce was ordered not to drive. 15 months after the crash, Sauce Walker was shot in downtown Memphis. The rapper suffered a gunshot wound to the thigh, but a 27-year-old was killed during the shooting. Officials announced an arrest warrant for a 21-year-old
Oh, yeah, that was in Memphis. I remember that. That was recently.
In Dandridge, and a 22-year-old Kevin Brown, both for first-degree murder and attempted murder charges. But in a shocking update, one of the alleged killers was murdered. Investigators found the body of Jaden Dandridge in a Houston shopping mall loading dock and confirmed the suspect died from multiple gunshot wounds. Sauce Walker's high-speed chase case wouldn't resolve in the courts until this year. Last month, the Texas rapper pleaded guilty to evading arrest. He was sentenced to probation with 2 years of supervision. So the rapper avoided jail time. Under the plea agreement, if Sauce Walker violates the terms of his...
So all he got was probation, y'all. He cashed out, got probation.
He's looking at anywhere between 2 to 10 years in prison. He must also complete 50 hours of community service and send a $500 payment to the Houston Area Women's Center.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? What the hell I got to send? What I got to send money to the Women's Center for a car chase? The fuck? Oh, y'all pimping me. All right, man. Let me know what y'all think about that situation, man. That was a car chase with Sauce Walker. That was about 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But it just got resolved this year. after the shooting that just happened in Memphis. So, yeah, he's fresh, man. So he can't do nothing. He can't get in trouble for 2 years. He's on 2 years probation, and he's looking at 2 to 10 years if he violates. So hopefully he can keep a clean slate. Hopefully he makes better decisions and, don't go down for some stupid shit. But let me know y'all predictions, man. Do y'all think he's going to go down? Nah, mess with y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this video, man. How Sauce Walker carried himself. Did he carry himself like a gangster? Or did he carry himself like a square? Let me know what y'all think, man, in the comment section. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction. All right. That was cool. That shit was funny. That nigga said, can I call my daddy and tell him I'm hurt? What the fuck? Who the hell thinks of some shit like that? Yeah, man. All right, let's get it in. Let's see. Miss Dro City, what's going on? Spider-Man, I see you. Cartel Entertainment. Nargo Arts, what's going on, Nargo Arts, man? My boy, still coasting. Tail Shot 1012. Westside LaRon. Westside LaRon, what's going on, bro? What's the word? Dopest Ron. Dopest Ron is in the building, man. All right, y'all, Kickstarters and shit, nigga. Some of y'all came in here late. I don't know about the notifications if it went off, I don't know how that shit be working with this YouTube shit. Sometimes it's sending, sometimes it don't. But what we did, 1, 2, 3, 4. We did 4 reactions. We about to step into this 5th one right here. We're going to do the 6th one, and then we're going to finish off with this Welcome to Alabama. All right, that's going to be the last one. So right now, we're going to step into the sexy red one. I don't know what it's about. We're going to find out. But somebody sent it. They said, check it out. I'm going to check it out. And then we're going to go into this long crime one with the Walmart situation. Then we're going to finish it with the Alabama. All right, that's what we're going to do. Boom, bam, bing. So that's 30, 20, hour. So like another hour and a half, 2 hours, we'll be done, all right? We in this motherfucker, man. Your notice came late. The notifications be whack. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why it be like that. Yeah, and if you're on the East Coast right now, man, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. It's officially Thanksgiving over there. So, what are you most excited for today on that Thanksgiving table, man? What cannot wait to eat? You know what I mean? What's your favorite, your side that you're anxious to taste, the entree, your dessert? Because I know I'm ready, man. My girl up there making some sweet potato pies right now. She making macaroni and yams. That's what she got to bring. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's gonna go up tomorrow. It's about to be big doing it up. Fried turkey. Got to get the fried turkey. It's going crazy. I can't wait, boy. Woo! Movie. And how many of y'all don't eat leftovers? My daughter don't eat. She don't eat leftovers. She only gonna eat it when it's fresh. She's not doing no to-go. She's not eating the next day. She's not doing none of that. How many of y'all are like that? Y'all don't eat leftovers. Y'all let everybody take it home. Y'all go ahead, everybody take that shit. Get up out of here. Got it, man. I don't give a fuck. And if you do eat leftovers, let me ask you, how long before you got to throw that shit away? Is it 1 day? Is it 2 days? Is it 3 days? Is it 4 days? Is it 5 days? How long are y'all letting leftovers stay in your kitchen and you still eating that shit? I ain't gonna lie. It's the next day or else. It gotta go, man. Next day or it gotta go. Like once you start stepping into 2, it gets a little tricky. Stepping into 3, that's out of pocket. 4, nigga, you might fuck around and catch something, man. Then I think Spider-Man said 4 days. 4 days is crazy. 4 days? Damn. Hell no, nigga. I'm not eating on the same shit for 4 days, bro. That's fucking out, nigga. Y'all crazy, man. Shout out to y'all, though, man. Shout out to y'all. 4 days is crazy, bro. All right, speaking of crazy, let's get into Sexy Red. Let's see what she got going. I don't know what this is about to be like, what it's about to be about. We gonna figure it out together. I mean, the title is saying one thing, but I want to know y'all opinion at the end because I'm going to ask. I'm going to wait to the end to ask y'all. But the title is definitely pitching a narrative, though. All right? Let's watch. All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions, and this one is called Sexy Red Experiment Has Officially Failed. Are they saying that her career is over? Or are they saying that other girls, female rappers like her, won't be able to exist and make it like she did? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what they're talking about.
Now, Sexy Red, just over a year ago, was one of the most popular new female rappers in the entire industry. After receiving a massive marketing push, it really looked like she was unstoppable. But now, it seems like the Sexy Red experiment might have failed. Or has it? Let's talk about it. Sexy Red is a 27-year-old rapper from St. Louis, Missouri, who broke into the mainstream back in late 2023 after her song Pound Town went viral. After the success of that record, she later secured a remix with Nicki Minaj, and that same year, Drake featured her on his album. From there, it looked like nothing could stop Sexy Red. Her music was everywhere, she was trending nonstop. She became the new face of a certain kind of female rap energy, raw, unapologetic, and in your face. However, during her rise, we saw a lot of what I would call dysfunctional behavior. Something I actually dove into in my 30-minute documentary last year, The Dysfunction of Sexy Red. Among many things, we had...
Nah. That little shit was light work. All the shit you was seeing with her and her dude and all that. That's light work. I don't know. Let's keep watching, though. Let's see, man. What's the narrative here? You trying to slander Sexy Red? Because she's still going up. She's doing her thing.
Situations like the teacher incident. Back in November 2023, a young ballet teacher went viral after expressing frustration about her students singing along to one of Sexy Red's most explicit songs, which was, of course, Pound Town.
Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town?
A normal reaction, especially coming from a woman who works with children every single day and understands what it's like growing up as a young girl herself. Now, she was simply pointing out the negative influence that songs like that could have on young kids. But instead of reflecting on something which was pretty fair criticism, Sexy Red brushed it off, replying, "Girl, shut the hell up and play my song." And that moment right there said...
What type of response would you expect from Sexy Red? She ghetto as a motherfucker. What?
A lot. Because the dysfunction wasn't in just what she said. It was in her complete inability to recognize her music, while profitable, is also inappropriate for the children who idolize her. And then when that teacher spoke up, she was ridiculed, while Sexy Red kept on climbing. Then there was the school visit. Just a few weeks after, Sexy Red made headlines again, and that time it was after reportedly getting kicked out of a school in her hometown of St. Louis for smelling like marijuana. She later reacted in a very angry way after the school actually turned her away and essentially told her, hey, you can't be here because you smell like Mary J. And Sexy Red was saying that she just wanted to speak to the kids.
So this school put me, I came up here, got you, trying to talk to the kids, getting the word of that, they gonna put me on me. Tell me I smell like weed, watch this. My job hard. Every day I'm fighting for my life. Every day. Trying to put me out from this school. I'm coming back around.
And the question a lot of people had was, wait a second, why are you showing up to a school smelling like weed? Regardless of if you were...
That is kind of burnt out, though. I ain't gonna lie, Sexy Red. That is kind of burnt out. That you up here smoking, you know you about to go speak to kids in high school, and you over here hotboxing in the car, and then you getting mad that they saying, hey, you can't come around these kids smelling like weed. It ain't even nothing to talk about. You shouldn't even be mad about that. Now that, I agree on. You shouldn't be mad about that.
Invited or not. And that kind of thing definitely made it clear that Sexy Red was very detached from basic accountability. Instead of leaving, she actually decided to turn up outside the school with a crowd of students.
St. Louis native known for her raunchy lyrics, making national headlines over a recent performance outside of a rally that was for kids. Well, national recording artist Sexy Red, whose name is Janae Wary, drawing criticism tonight over her behavior and performance after a student rally Wednesday at Chafin.
Oh, now that part I didn't know. They banned her from coming in there, and she said, fuck it, nigga. I'm finna make them come outside, and I'm finna turn up for their ass.
The organization involved telling First Alert 4 tonight she was never even invited.
Despite being told
never
not
invited
to be on the property. Obviously, that's the kind of thing any regular person would have faced real consequences for, but...
let me know what y'all think about that. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Like, they're not out of pocket for telling you, you smell like weed, go home. That's not a good, you're not, the kids look up to you, and that says a lot. We letting you come in school smelling like weed, and is gonna inspire them. They probably already smoking weed or thinking about smoking weed, and if they see you doing it, they're gonna think it's cool and they're gonna probably do it. It do be like that. But staying after the school after they ask you to leave, and then you throwing a whole concert and rapping super provocative language with your leg up to high school kids. I mean, it's kind of crazy.
You're famous, rich, and poppin', consequences don't always apply. Now, this pattern actually continued because after this came the 4C hair comments. Now, in a clip posted to Instagram, Sexy Red actually showed off her straightened hair, and she mocked women with 4C hair. For anyone who doesn't know what 4C hair is, it's essentially the natural hair type that most black women have. And Sexy Red, she posted this photo of herself and said, "You carpet hair beanie neck hoes could never." And then she obviously got backlash for this.
And I just hate the fact that we make fun of things that we cannot change. We cannot change hair texture. And it's sad because this is who's in the mainstream media talking like this. And a lot of people are growing up having her as a role model for whatever reason. And they're going to start saying carpet hair. It's already a search in TikTok is carpet hair.
All this shit is showing me is how much I be out the loop when it comes to Sexy Red. I ain't saw none of this shit. Sexy Red got shit going on. People, hey man, listen. All her shit, her shows and her music outweighs all this shit because I don't see none of this shit. I don't know. This must be like some TikTok shit.
The hair texture that you have does not determine how beautiful you are. What your face looks like really doesn't determine how beautiful you are. It's your aura, it's your personality that determines how beautiful you are.
And then when that backlash came, she responded in a very distasteful way. And she said, "I fuck with carpet hair, but would still call women that if they talked smack." Obviously not the smartest move because, you know, the majority of her fan base is actually made up of the same black women that she was shading. And also, it's like you're a black woman yourself and you have this hair type yourself naturally. And just because you strain that hair that one time, that doesn't really take away from the fact that you naturally have that hair type. You get what I'm saying? So that's the kind of thing that...
Ooh, we live in a sensitive ass time. That's all this video is showing me. It's kind of cringe as fuck. This is the most sensitive reaction video I ever watched in my fucking life. He's just too sensitive. Goddamn, people can't say nothing no more. People can't fucking, you can't clown, you can't roast, you can't bag, you can't joke. Everybody gets so butthurt. Oh, she's talking about the texture of our hair. Like, nigga, she's just clowning. Nigga, it's a joke. You know what I mean? Like, damn, motherfuckers take everything too deep, bruh.
Kind of comes across as like, you know what they call it? Internalized hatred. And this is what made it very ironic because Sexy Red's entire brand was always built on exaggerating the same negative stereotypes of black women that she herself insulted. But then we also have the viral tape. And in October 2023, Sexy Red accidentally posted a private tape on her Instagram story. I'm sure you probably know what that private tape was, right?
Now, people said that you leaked your sex tape on purpose.
It was on Instagram, like a little short clip video. And then through the phone, and it got accidentally pressed like that.
She later claimed on an interview with The Breakfast Club that it wasn't intentional, but anyone with a functioning brain can tell that it was. The timing, the context, the way it boosted her visibility all point to this being part of the marketing strategy. Because remember, her biggest song, Pound Town, literally revolves around her body and sexuality, okay? So when the world suddenly gets visual evidence connected to those lyrics, what do you think happens? A viral storm. And this kind of thing is part of building a brand identity in today's industry. Not just for Red, but for any artist trying to connect their image to a specific idea or aesthetic. It's very profitable and it works. In this case, we have shock, scandal, and controversy.
Oh my God, bro. This new era is soft. God damn. You over here complaining because you showed some pussy on IG? You over here complaining, man? It's a scandal. It's a scandal. Why would she do that? Oh my God, bro.
The core of that identity. And in this situation, none of it was an accident. It was all strategy. This is how an artist gets branded, sold, and introduced.
Or she's just a freak bitch. Why she can't just be a freak bitch that wanted to, hey, I was drunk, I wanted to show y'all what I'm working with. Shit. Nigga, shit, I'm over here throwing it back. She was just feeling herself. Shit.
To the public by the record labels. And like a lot of us know, the more extreme the image is, the more attention it draws. And the more attention it draws, the more money it makes for the people behind the scenes. But here's the most worrying part about all of this. A huge portion of her audience is made up of children, specifically young black girls who look up to her, imitate her, and see her as a representation of what confidence looks like. And so when those same girls watch a public figure leak her own tape
Sexy Red
and
lit,
then pretend
nigga.
it was an accident, it sends a dangerous message.
Man, shut up. Sexy Red is lit, nigga. Everybody fuck with Sexy Red. Stop it, bro. You doing too much.
That attention is worth more than dignity. When it comes to being a public figure, no matter how you look at it, there is a level of responsibility that comes with that. With great power comes great responsibility. And it's not about being perfect 24/7 or operating like a role model every second of the day, but at least being conscious of how your actions land and who they actually speak to is very important. Now, in Sexy Red's case, I never expected that kind of responsibility from her, at least based on how she moved up until that point. But that's exactly the point here. The industry knew that. They knew she wasn't going to filter herself or self-correct or think about the impact that her negative actions are having on people, the world, and the youth. And in a way, that's what made her the perfect candidate for this experiment. Because before Sexy Red was handpicked...
You know you can always just cut her music off, right? Nobody's putting a gun in your head and saying, listen to Sexy Red's music. Just cut the shit off. It's that simple. Nobody is putting a gun to your head and tell you to listen to no artist music out here. If you don't like somebody, just don't listen to them. It's that fucking simple. Why do people got to act like an artist has to act a certain type of way and be this type of way for this type of fan base or this type of demographic? Like, nigga, I'm not here for y'all. I'm just doing me. Now, whoever take a liking to what I do, salute. But I'm not here trying to win you motherfuckers over. I'm just being me. I'm being organic. I'm being authentic. I'm making music that I'm like, nigga, I'm creating my art. If you become a fan of it, thank you. But if you got a problem with it, don't listen to it.
Listen to what I just said here, okay? Hand-picked to be elevated to the spotlight, there's a very real process that happens behind the scenes. Personalities of this type don't just blow up by accident. Their image, their behavior, all of it is observed, analyzed, and measured by the people who decide who gets pushed and who doesn't. And this explains something a lot of people have wondered about for years, which is, why do so many public figures suddenly explode in popularity, yet seem to completely lack a moral compass? Why do the most chaotic, reckless, or controversial artists get the biggest push? That's not by accident. How it works is this. Labels, investors, and media companies collectively look for what's profitable, not what's healthy, uplifting, or balanced. They look for personalities that can generate attention, even if that attention comes from dysfunction. Because
okay, I see what's going on here. No. I ain't gonna cut this off. I'm gonna keep reacting to this because I see what's going on here. I gotta stand up for Sexy Red here, nigga, because you one of them type niggas that's gonna sit here and bravo Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean is a GOAT. He's a legend. He's da. Look at the message he's pushing. Look at what he represents. Sexy Red just saying, I'm a freak. I'm out here. I like fucking. I'm a ratchet bitch. I represent that. But since it ain't the way you want to hear it, and she ain't rapping in the way that you think she should say it, or dressing the way she should dress, or posting what you think she should post, like you trying to control her, man. Let her be her. Control your fucking kids, nigga. How the fuck you saying, oh, you're being a bad role model to kids? Control your kids, nigga, what they watch, nigga. You can monitor their shit. You can control their YouTube. You can control their goddamn iPads. You can control everything. Monitor your kids, nigga.
Attention is currency, and someone who doesn't self-reflect or set boundaries is easier to brand, easier to manipulate, and easier to push into extreme directions. And during that evaluation process, a lot of questions get asked behind the scenes. Questions like who can push the public's buttons the most, who can trigger the strongest reactions, who will go the furthest without questioning the impact. That's why I felt like Sexy Red was being extra provocative during her blow-up period. It wasn't random. It wasn't accidental. It was very planned. It was orchestrated in a way that maximized shock, maximized virality.
She was like that before she popped off, nigga. What are you talking about? Her and Suki Hana was going crazy doing ratchet-ass songs. Doing ratchet-ass videos. They was burnt the fuck out. You talking about she was doing that on purpose when she got signed. Man, come on, man.
And maximized profit. And despite all that dysfunction, it seemed like she just kept going up. Every controversy, every viral moment. Instead of things slowing down, it almost felt like it was fueling her career even more. And my theory has always been that there's of course a reason for that. See, I personally think that Sexyy Red was getting this push for one main reason: to promote a very specific image, a very negative one. Because in a world where media has always shaped how we view people, especially black people,
Where y'all think this nigga from, man? Where do y'all think this nigga is from watching it, that's reacting and slandering her right now? I'm really listening to his voice and I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga probably not even from here, bro. I'm really listening to his voice like, hold on, this nigga might be from overseas on some hater shit. Or he's from Gaytopia.
Sexyy Red became a tool for the music industry to push a modern version of one of the oldest and most damaging stereotypes about black women. I'm talking about the Jezebel stereotype. Dating back to slavery, this stereotype painted black women as hypersexual, uncontrollable, and defined entirely by their bodies. It was a complete lie that was used to justify the exploitation and abuse of black women for generations, and somehow that same imagery is still being recycled today, just packaged with beats and marketing. And hip-hop has always been an art form to empower black voices. However, it has unfortunately been hijacked to do the opposite. And Sexyy Red, whether she realizes or not, became the face of that.
Tell us you hate pussy without telling us you hate pussy, nigga. God damn. Why are you so mad at Sexyy Red and her provocative music? You know what I'm saying? I see her actions. Yeah, I can see you talk about that. But you just talk about her music. Like, it's an art form, bro. It's motherfuckers out here that make rock and roll music and you don't give it a second of your time. You can do the same with her music. Don't give it a second of your time. You don't got to listen. You don't have to. Like, what you think I'm supposed to switch it up for you, nigga? Who the fuck is you?
Entire brand, her lyrics, her visuals, and even the way she's promoted. It all fed into that same narrative, that the only way a black woman can be seen, celebrated, or go viral is by being sexualized, loud, and reckless. And Red eventually became very successful. She's undoubtedly generated a whole lot of money for the music industry. And for a while, the experiment worked. But now things are starting to shift.
Sounds like a hater, y'all. Sounds like a hater.
A lot of you guys might have noticed how Sexyy Red isn't being talked about nearly as much as before. And there's a few reasons for that. Now let's take it back. Take it way back to how it all started. Before Sexyy Red took off, she was discovered by a Miami-based label and management company called Rebel Music back in 2021. They came across some of her early songs and decided to sign her. Her A&R executive stated that once she got off the plane and I heard her voice, I knew she was a star. Fast forward to mid-2023, the peak of her blow-up, and Gamma, a new media company, stepped in to handle her distribution. Now let's talk a little bit about Gamma, because this was the company behind her true rise.
Larry Jackson, come on. Larry Jackson discovered Chief Keef, a gang of different motherfuckers. He was over at Interscope. Shout out Larry Jackson, man.
This company was founded by a Larry Jackson. Some of you guys in the music industry might know who this is. He actually spent 7 years as Apple Music's global creative director before leaving in 2022 to start Gamma, a company that claims to create, distribute, and market content focused on black culture. And according to Larry Jackson himself, that focus on black culture isn't just a slogan, it's the entire pitch. Because when Gamma was launched, it wasn't some small experimental startup. They actually came out the gate backed by $1 billion in financing. And the question is, where did they get that money from? We'll get to that in a second. And this money was apparently being put to work, particularly and acutely, on black culture. So $1 billion dedicated specifically to black culture. Interesting. Now, Larry Jackson is a very much recognized name in the music industry. Most people, whether it's managers, artists, or anyone else who actually works in the music industry, most times they know who he is, right? Billboard even named Larry Jackson the R&B and hip-hop executive of the year. They described him as someone who's able to bring things to life, with artists like Travis Scott praising the way he moves.
Larry Jackson is the man. That I will say. He's the man. He's the man.
He's been getting a lot of cosigns from a lot of very prominent artists as well. And one of the first big moves the company Gamma that he started made was facilitating a deal where TikTok's 1 billion plus users got exclusive access to the entire Death Row catalog, which included Snoop Dogg's classic Doggy Style album and the late Tupac's All Eyes on Me as well. Now right here, Larry Jackson demonstrated exactly the kind of pull he and his company Gamma actually has and what it's apparently built to do. Use massive capital, massive access, and massive cultural leverage to shape what the general public, but especially black audiences, consume and how they consume it. Now, when you understand that, Sexy Red's rise starts looking a lot less organic and a lot more like a calculated extension of that mission. Now, alongside Larry Jackson, we also have Ike Yusuf, Gamma's president. Now, Ike previously worked at Interscope Records as a CFO, Chief Financial Officer, and he holds degrees in business, economics, and accounting. So his background is strictly corporate, not creative. Together, these two essentially built Gamma to be a hybrid between a label and a media powerhouse. And Sexy Red quickly became one of their biggest test cases, the face of a very calculated experiment that combined viral marketing, controversy, and cultural packaging under the banner of representation. But here's where things get interesting. The largest investor in Gamma isn't someone from the culture at all. It's Todd Boehly, a 52-year-old American businessman of German heritage who's worth over $8 billion. So now it actually starts to make sense where they got that initial billion from, right? So the main investor behind a company that claims to focus on black culture is a white billionaire who also happens to co-own Los Angeles Dodgers and Chelsea Football Club.
Hey, man, welcome to America, man. Welcome to America. These motherfuckers own everything, nigga. They own everything, in case you didn't know. This platform you on right now, nigga, talking on, nigga, they own this shit too.
And, that's kind of where the dots start to connect. Because one of the biggest questions people had when Sexy Red started popping up everywhere was how? Like, how is all this possible? How does someone with that kind of image suddenly get this massive push from every direction? Well, now it should make sense to you. When you realize that the machine behind Sexy Red included a billionaire investor worth nearly $9 billion, a major media company with deep Apple Music ties, and a label infrastructure designed to amplify controversy, it starts painting a very clear picture. And this is something Candace Owens actually...
Man, you're taking away from the fact that people loved her music too. People did love her music. It's certain shit that they could pump and force you to like, but Sexy Red definitely was making music that was girls was taking a liking to organically. You know when it's like music that's being forced. Now, who I would say is Saweetie. Her music be being forced out there. It be being pushed down your throat on radio and shit like that. No shade to her. Shout out to her. But you could tell that's label-driven music compared to like Sexy Red shit. Like all the strippers, everybody take her music and be running her shit up. All the hood bitches, all the bitches, the ratchet bitches, you know what I mean? That's her demographic. That's who she talks to. She's the voice of them. And they love it.
Spoke about some time back as well.
Gamma has a lot of power. I'll tell you why Gamma has a lot of power. Because the two individuals that started Gamma, one of them came out of Apple. His name is Larry Jackson. And the second one of them came from Interscope Records. He has a ton of clout in the record community, the music community industry, so to speak. And his name is Ike Yusuf.
This makes all the sense in the world. So he fuck with Candace Owens. It's giving those vibes a nigga who fuck with Candace Owens making this video. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, nigga, you ain't one of us, nigga. You look like us, color like us, but you ain't one of us, nigga.
Larry Jackson, who I mentioned before, is black. And he is the person that I am more interested in.
For anyone who doesn't recognize the face or name, Candace Owens is an American political commentator and author, and a self-labeled conservative activist. Now, she's covered a lot of these same connections, pointing out how the entertainment industry profits off of promoting chaos, dysfunction, and over-sexualization, especially when it comes to black artists. Now, interestingly enough, this connects to something rapper Ice Cube talked about on Bill Maher's podcast. Ice Cube spoke about the same kind of manipulation, which is what he called social engineering, where record labels act like gatekeepers, and he said that they essentially don't tell artists exactly what to say, but they make sure that the most destructive messages are the ones that get pushed to the top.
The records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry.
But they didn't make you write those lyrics.
It's not about making, it's not about...
Come on, Ice Cube. Let's go down your catalog, Ice Cube. Come on, man. Come on, Ice Cube. Let's not do that, bro. Let's not do that, bro.
Making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't.
And this is an idea we've explored conversationally over time, so it's nothing new, right? Now, Ice Cube was essentially saying, if you follow the money, you'll start noticing how the same people who own major record labels also have ownership stakes in private prisons. Now, that's another conversation I'll explore in depth in another video. Whether you believe what Ice Cube said or not, the underlying message underneath is very clear. The industry profits off of chaos, dysfunction, and division. And when you look at what gets the biggest push, the artists who glorify violence, crime, or hypersexuality.
Oh my God. Only the artists that talk about violence get the biggest push. This is crazy, man.
Starts to make a lot of sense, right? And this is how a lot of these experiments start. Now, for Sexy Red, I think they decided to push the boundaries even further, especially when it comes to...
They get the biggest push, but who's the biggest artist, y'all? Drake and Kendrick Lamar, right? Travis Scott. So what the... Are they pushing gang violence music? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
The raunchiness and shock value. Because here's the thing. We live in a time where, let's just say that people are extremely desensitized in all types of ways. Nothing surprises anyone anymore. So to grab everybody's attention, like to grab the attention of the public, you almost have to go to the extreme. You have to be louder, you have to be wilder, you have to be more provocative than the last person, or you'll get drowned out in the noise. And Sexy Red became the perfect vessel for that strategy. Because one thing about the public is that we react to extremes. If you show us something that feels outrageous, controversial, or wild enough, it grabs our attention instantly. And in an experiment where attention equals profit, the industry keeps testing how far they can go. They take these sample sizes of artists.
This nigga's definitely on some Candace Owens shit, man. Yeah, I get what's going on. I'm going to react to it, though. I'm reacting to it. I can't just be, reacting to videos that only, have the same stance as me sometimes. I like to hear these type of motherfuckers out and hear what they talking about and how stupid they be sounding. You know what I mean?
Amplify the most polarizing ones and study what happens next. How people react, how the internet responds, how the controversy spreads. If it goes viral, they double down on that formula. If it doesn't, they move on to the next artist.
Shout out Suki, man.
That's exactly what we've seen happen in this case right here. Sexy Red was a test subject for how far they could stretch the public's tolerance for dysfunction, for explicitness, for chaos, all while disguising it as authenticity. Now, what's happening right now with Sexy Red, though, because she's obviously not getting the same marketing push that she was. Before we even get to Sexy Red, we got to look at what's been happening in rap overall.
Filter.
Now, a few days ago, we talked about that Billboard report, the one showing that for the first time since the 90s, there wasn't a single rap song in the Hot 100's top 40. Rap's market share has been slipping for years. This is something a lot of people know, right? Labels aren't investing in hip-hop like they used to, and a lot of the newer sounds just aren't connecting with the public anymore. Meanwhile, country, Latin, Afrobeats, and pop are dominating. So the industry has shifted towards safe artists with guaranteed returns, meaning the machine has been, pulling back on rappers across the board, not just Sexy Red. Now for Sexy Red, she's undoubtedly an artist who's fueled by antics, and an artist in that category usually gets a huge marketing push during that initial discovery phase, where the label throws everything at them to create momentum, and it works at first. It always does. But later on, things start to slow down because antics have an expiration date. That's just how it is. There's also a growing level of fatigue towards these characters who get pushed nonstop, not just in the music industry, but just in social media in general. And the reason for this fatigue, in my opinion, is because people today are way more conscious.
Man, fuck your opinion, man. How about that? God damn it. Fuck is you talking about, man? I get what he's saying. He trying to cook, man, but he doing like that surface level preaching shit. Like, all right, nigga, we get what you saying, nigga, but come on, bro. Like, she comes from the culture, bro. It's a lot of motherfuckers that come from the culture. Hip hop, it comes from all the shit that goes on within the ghetto communities. They rap about what they see. They rap about what they love. They rap about what they hear. That ain't gonna never stop, bro. It's always gonna be motherfuckers coming out rapping provocative. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit here and try to, she's talking to, they tried to do that with Luke. Luke kicked the door down for everybody to talk provocative. Shout out to Uncle Luke, man. They try to stop that shit with everybody like, hey, stop cussing our children. No, you're using it as a weapon. You can tell your children don't listen to it, and you can make sure they don't listen to it. Even if you got to take the radios out their room back in the day, Or if you got to take their iPads or take their phones, then that's you. That's your job as a parent. Nigga, but goddamn, you can control what your kids listen to. I control what my kids listen to.
More self-aware, way more spiritually tuned in than they were in the past. Because here's the thing, I'm sure you know this, right? We're living in a time where there's so many things that are attacking our attention, our energy, and our peace. So people can feel when something is forced and when something is spiritually empty. Sexy Red went through that period where she was being prioritized, where the machine was fully behind her, pushing her into every corner of the culture and industry. But things are a little different now. Just a year and some change later, that momentum isn't the same. The push isn't the same, and the public isn't reacting the same way they did before. And once the intensity of the reactions start to fade, what incentive does the industry have to keep pushing you and investing all this money into you? None. And there's also something to be said about the demographic that Sexy Red was being marketed towards, which was primarily black women.
This nigga hates Sexy Red, y'all. That's all this shit is telling me. He hates Sexy Red, bruh. Cause you still ain't made your point, and like you act like she's just dead in the water. Like, people fuck with Sexy Red. What are you talking about?
And based on the responses I've seen online, a lot of those same women who were initially hyped about her are starting to wake up to what's really going on. Not in a judgmental way, but in a self-awareness kind of way. Because once something reaches a certain level of exaggeration or dysfunction or straight up cartoonish behavior, people eventually recognize it for what it is. Now, personally, I think that all those black women should have realized, when she made those
All right, man. All right. I can't do it no more. Now you done called her shit cartoonish, exaggeration. Bro, everybody can tell that is authentically. That is Sexy Red personality, bro. That's her. She is being 100% authentic her, bro. You can tell. You can see the vibe when you see her, nigga. Look at this point. She done had how much money now? Nigga, she still walk around looking ghetto as a motherfucker. She don't give a fuck. That is a naturally ghetto-ass bitch right there. You feel me? So I don't know what the fuck he talking about, man. Shout out Sexy Red. Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Young Candace Owens Jr. right here. He hating on you, you know what I'm saying? He hating on you. I had to react to it. I had to, you know what I mean, see the other side of the hate gate. What these niggas got going on. They over there bashing her and shit, saying she bad for the... Man, listen, man. It ain't gonna stop, dog. Before her, it was City Girls. Before City Girls, it was other... You know what I mean? You had Trinas. You had Little Kims. You had all... It's never gonna stop, bro. That provocative rap ain't... These hood bitches, man. They ghetto. They like fucking. They like dancing in strip clubs. They like making music you shake your ass to. That shit ain't gonna never stop, man. Let me know what y'all think, though, about this video, man. If y'all don't fuck with it, bash that shit in the comment section right now. Middle fingers to the motherfucking... Middle fingers all up in the comment section, man. If y'all don't fuck with this nigga and what he talking about, man. But let me know something, man. Or if y'all do fuck with what he was saying, let me know what part y'all think he was right. What part was he hitting the nail on the head at? I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash a like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction. All right, y'all. I saw y'all getting mad at that one, but hey, man, we had to let it rock, bro. We had to let it rock. You know what I mean? I just want, like, I get what was... I'm like, nigga, this nigga over here hating, bro. That should be weak. Like, come on, bro. You over here hating for no reason, man. Let her do her thing, bro. Let her do her thing. All right, it's time for some crime shit, y'all. We're going to do 2 more. We're going to do this. EWU Body Cam. They make good videos, so shout out to them. And then the Taboo Room with Aaron S. He make good videos. Shout out to him as well, man. So these should be 2 good ones. And we're going to finish this shit with a banger. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all smashing the like. Make sure y'all showing some love. Make sure y'all hype the videos up when y'all see them. I still don't know what hype means, but hype me up. Hype the videos up. Make sure y'all smash a like and just show love in the comment section. Leave a comment. That's what I need y'all to do. When y'all see me drop a reaction, just go leave a comment, smash a like, show some love. Let's keep these motherfuckers going. And we'll keep these lives going, man. It is a holiday. So tomorrow, Thanksgiving. My son's birthday as well, and then Friday I got my son. It's his birthday party and all that shit. So Friday, I'm trying to think if I'm gonna go live at all this weekend. Saturday we got Mark Nasty. I'm doing a party. I might go live on Saturday again from the studio from my spot on the other channel, man. So make sure y'all follow ABP Network on YouTube. If you're not following ABP Network, y'all go check that out, man. All right, let's finish this shit strong. Let's go out with 2 more bangers. Shout out to everybody tuning in right now. Shout out to everybody at work. Shout out to everybody who chilling at the crib. Shout out to everybody who at the crib cooking right now, or your girl's in the kitchen cooking and you got this shit on the TV or got your ear pods in and you ready for the holidays, you know what I mean, the feast tomorrow. Shout out to y'all, man. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it cracking. All right, man. It's time for some crime. It's time for some crimes. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all know this is my shit. This is my shit. This is the type of shit I like to watch right here. I like watching these type of videos. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all do, but if y'all don't, you know what I mean? Get hip, because this is what I love to watch. This is my pocket right here. All right, let's go. All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. This one is called Shoppers Hunt Down Walmart Killer after he runs over a woman. Yikes. Let's go.
She starts walking, he just floors it.
The tires screeched and I heard a thud. And I turned around and I saw her and I saw...
Hold on. Whoa. What is that? What is that? Well, what is that?
The vehicle.
How far did she fly? She got it.
And I told him, if you take off, I will run you down.
I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I just never seen anything like it in my life.
A Michigan woman is walking through a Walmart parking lot when a motorist deliberately smashes into her.
Oh, shit. All right, we in Michigan.
The sickening ambush leaves onlookers stunned as they watch the driver walk casually away from the carnage. It'll be up to police to confront a perpetrator who left his apartment that morning with murder on his mind.
What is wrong with these people who come in this store?
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now.
Ma'am.
Damn.
I know where you're at. Walmart.
On the afternoon of...
Damn, and he dragged the body. He dragged the body all the way over there.
August 9th, 2022, 911 calls come pouring in about a horrific incident at a Walmart in Oshtemo Township, Michigan.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ma'am, what is going on at the Walmart?
Someone just got hit by a car, ran over.
Like a pedestrian?
Yes.
Is he breathing? I don't even know. I'm not out there. I don't know. I can't go out there. Okay. All right. Yep. We've got him headed that way. He's not moving. Okay. Thank you. Can you ask him what hurt?
Their whole body.
Their whole body?
Yeah, they got hit, but the car went in the air. And
is the car still there?
Yes. The car hit 2 other cars also.
Oh, shit.
Despite confusion among the callers about the victim's gender, the security footage shows a woman walking across the parking lot when a car suddenly accelerates.
Is she running?
Hits her, smashes into other cars, and then runs her over in a brazen attack.
Is he moving at all? No, he's not moving. Okay. This lady's going to die.
Okay, I just caught something. The lady said, they keep saying a woman and a man, so this might be this might be one of them. A lady boy.
He hit her going 40 miles an hour. Oh, my God, he hit her hard.
He deliberately hit him. I watched the whole thing happen. There's no question.
There's help on the way there. Is the car still there? Yes, he is. I told him if he run out, get in my car and chase him down.
Seconds after the shocking attack, the crumpled red Acura that ran the woman down comes to a stop at the end of the parking aisle, nearly getting into yet another collision with a leaving vehicle. After a few seconds, the perpetrator gets out of his car and
that motherfucker fucked up.
Begins walking back through the parking lot towards the roadway.
It was a foreign guy. He had a bald head. He had short hair. I saw him
it was a foreigner. I don't know which country it was from.
What kind of vehicle did they leave in?
They haven't left. They left the vehicle. The guy's on foot now.
Okay, I want to know who hit him.
An Asian guy. He's Asian, kind of younger. I would say late 20s.
Okay, and where did he go?
He walked directly out the main entrance of the 9th Street, and there's another guy following him right now.
The surveillance video actually shows several witnesses following the driver on his way out of the parking lot. And there's...
What the hell? Why would he do it in a busy-ass Walmart parking lot? What is this about, man? What the fuck is going on? You just did that shit in front of everybody. You must have did some fucked up shit. Whoever that person is, they did something to this nigga to make him say, I don't give a fuck. I'm finna kill you in front of everybody. Now, if it's a trainee, like a lady man, whatever, this is about to get interesting.
Still nearby when a Kalamazoo County Sheriff's deputy spots the suspect on the main road near the Walmart entrance.
We're working on that. I need you to stop moving, man. Hang on, buddy. 712 County, I'm out with him.
He's not resisting or anything. That's interesting. He's not trying to run. He didn't try to resist. That means you did something crazy.
Hey, firm, I'm gonna have one middle chain. Hang on, buddy. Right here.
We ain't getting no taser action, y'all. No taser action tonight.
Appreciate you guys. If you want to head back in the parking lot where it's safe, we'll be getting out of the roadway here.
With the suspect handcuffed in his back seat, the deputy drives around the corner and back to the scene of the crime, where medics are working to save the victim's life.
Let's back up, guys. Anyone out here when it happened over here?
The lady that is inside.
Okay.
She saw it right now. She can barely walk. She's
Okay.
so upset.
Anyone else out here see it happen? Anyone?
So I was sitting over there on the black Chevy, and I noticed this person. I still don't know if he's a man or a woman, but long hair. And he let him get to right here, and then he just took off, dead.
That's not no stranger, y'all. No. Those vibes right there, that was targeted. He did something. It feels like he did something he don't want to come out. So he had to take him out and make sure it never gets exposed. And I don't care if the police take me down. That's what vibe is giving. That's not like, I'm crazy. Like, he didn't give crazy vibes. Like, I'm crazy. I'm finna just go hit random people in the parking lot. We about to see, though. We gonna see.
Straight at him and hit him. I mean, full force. I mean, probably 35, 40 miles an hour. She flew in the air in front of the car and he ran over her. Oh, God. Oh, my God. And that's where he hit her, right there. She flew about 60 feet.
See the marks coming right from her that lead right to that car.
Did anybody see her get up at all after she got hit? She didn't get up until you got there.
Do you have an accident in the parking lot?
Who knows?
Oh, jeez.
But it's crystal clear that this was no accident, and the front of the suspect's car says much about his intentions.
Every day.
In the middle of this crime scene sits the person responsible, and he proves to be a man of few words.
How do you say your name, sir? Is it...
Oh, it's Swan.
Swan? Swan, I gotta read you something.
The deputy reads 37-year-old Zwanvo his rights.
All right, let's see.
Which elicits little response.
Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you? Yes. Do you know what they mean? Having these rights in mind, do you want to talk to me right now? I'm gonna need a verbal yes before any other questions take place. Is that no? No?
The suspect will eventually share the dark story behind today's vicious act at the police station. But there are witnesses here at the scene who can already testify to his cruelty.
What the fuck is going on? My bad.
So the guy he tried to take off.
No.
We got him.
I'm sorry.
We're getting help. They're taking care of her, all right?
I'm sorry.
Is she okay?
Yep, they're getting her in the ambulance. They're gonna give her all the help, all the treatment she needs, alright?
What is wrong with these people who come in this store?
Outside, as the victim is transported to the hospital, police try to get the full picture of what happened.
She starts walking, he just floors it, nails her, spins that car around.
How far did she fly?
She went up high.
She went up.
Sorry, I didn't jump in.
No.
Could have been a prostitute. I'm just going to be throwing shit out there until we figure this out. Could it have been a prostitute and he found out, okay, wait. Oh, wait, hold on. You working with that? Oh, no, bitch. And the prostitute tried to run and... I don't know, man.
You're good. She
And you
She
could
got
see
it.
go up in the air when,
Yep.
when he rolled over her.
Yeah.
But the cops aren't the only ones processing this shocking attack.
He hit her quite hard from
Quite
the
hard.
damage of the vehicle. That wasn't no bump.
Right.
No, yeah, he hit her. She went flying. And
That's
then,
what I figured because I heard like a thud. And he got out of his car and I told him, if you take off, I will run you down. And he looked at me and that's when he put his hands on his head and he walked the other way.
1 hour later, detectives
Oh.
sit down with Xuan Vo, hoping to learn something about the man behind this senseless violence. The Vietnamese immigrant tells them that he came to America as a child in 1995 and dropped out of school in the 9th grade.
Man, we don't give a fuck about your backstory, nigga. What happened today, nigga? That's what we want to know.
Did you have a lot of friends in school?
What happened
No.
today?
No? Okay. Do you have friends now? Okay. All right. Well, at least for the moment, Megan and I are going to be your friends, okay? We're not here to trip you up or confuse you or
Why they got that nigga wearing that shit? That's fucked up, man. They got that nigga looking like an egg roll.
throw you
That's
curveballs
fucked
or
up.
anything like that. We just got to ask you some straight, direct questions. And all you got to do is,
That's
you know,
fucked
we
up,
just
man.
want the truth when we walk out of here. We just want to know we got the truth, okay? It's very evident you're having a bad day. Need you to breathe, though, okay?
Xuan's interrogation is filled with long stretches of silence, but the detectives learn that his life began spiraling 3 months ago when he lost his job at a nail salon.
What? Wait, what? All this shit over some nails? What the fuck? That's why you... Oh, so he done hit the nail salon owner. It's the owner of the nail salon. All right, y'all. We putting the pieces of the puzzle together now. This shit is coming together, y'all. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Let me know if I'm getting close right now. I think it's the owner of the nail salon, bruh.
They learn something else happened around the same time.
Could you bring me back to May and what was going on in your life? Did you have some major life changes?
My boy ain't saying shit. Bitch, do you want a goddamn...
You lost your girlfriend.
Oh, there you go.
You lost her because you guys broke up, or you lost her because she's no longer with us? She broke up with you.
Is that the girlfriend?
She broke up with you?
He has little else to say about this relationship or...
Is that the girlfriend in the Walmart parking lot? The girlfriend is the nail salon owner?
the breakup, but his
Holy-
phone lock screen on the day of the attack appears to show a picture of him kissing a smiling woman on the cheek.
Could you take us back through today and kind of help us understand, what we were thinking this morning? Where your head was? Were you in a bad mood
She told him she got a new
when you
boyfriend.
woke up? Or did something happen this morning?
When I woke up, just extremely lonely. Okay.
Police go out to Xuan's apartment later that day, and it shows signs of something more than loneliness.
Sheriff's Department! Sheriff's Department, if you're here, show your hands.
Oh shit! That's the TV broken on the floor. Oh yeah. He mad about some shit. Yeah, he's punching the wall.
We're in. He had a nice bit of rage here.
The chaotic mess includes a smashed television and multiple holes in the wall. But this was clearly only the beginning. Swan tells detectives that he left that morning on a mission.
Drove around to different stores.
Why was that? Why were we driving around the different stores this morning?
No.
I was trying to take somebody's life.
Oh, he had a random person?
Thank you for sharing that with me.
It's not easy to say.
Swan says his search began at 2 grocery stores in the area. Surveillance footage in the police files includes a video labeled East Side of Meyer. In the video, a red car is seen pulling into the parking lot, turning in a loop, and waiting for more than a full minute before driving off screen. But Swan said he found something at Walmart that he couldn't find at the other stores.
What?
What was different about this Walmart that was different than the Myers?
What'd you find?
More open space.
Did you target just the
Ah, what the fuck?
Just one.
Oh, so he didn't know this motherfucker at all. He didn't. Rest in
When
peace,
you say there was
lady.
more space, do you mean? Can you tell me what you mean by that? Easier to accelerate.
Swan's story leaves no room for this to be an accident, and neither does the footage. In surveillance video of the Walmart parking lot, police observed that Swan already tried to run this woman down once. She's seen dodging the attack and jumping up.
Oh, shit. So she was running. Oh, that makes sense why she was running now. He tried to woof. And she was like, I took off. And he tried to do it where it wasn't no cars. So it probably would have happened way over here where everybody didn't see it. But instead, she ran to where the people was. And he was so thirsty, he had to finish the job. Oh, some sick people. Hey, man, it's some sick people in the world. Y'all be safe out here this holiday season because it's a lot of depression going on, a lot of crazy psychos, shit like this going on. So, yeah, keep your head on swivel, y'all. Keep your head on swivel.
Onto a grassy island for protection, only moments before he ultimately succeeded. As she briefly takes refuge, he stops his car and waits. When she makes her move to escape, he turns the corner, stomps the pedal, and accelerates to a top speed of 40 miles per hour before hitting her. The brutality of the attack is only outdone by its chilling randomness.
Did this lady by any chance happen?
Yeah, she actually could have got away from that shit. If she would have went the other way, she ran right where he could get her to. Like, she fucked up.
Look like your ex-girlfriend? No. No? Okay. Can you tell us who that lady is? I don't know. Can you tell me when you first saw her? That's the first time. First time? Did you have some altercation with her? No. No? No, like, road rage or anything? No.
The victim is identified as 65-year-old Sandra.
Oh, come on, cuz. 65 years old, bro. Oh, no. All this time I'm thinking it was going to be like a younger, like 30 or 40. Oh, that's an old lady, bro. 65 years old. Oh, come on, man. Rest in peace to Grandma. Rest in peace, Sandra.
Villarreal, and she appears to have had no connection to Swan Vo before today.
Do you remember running her over? Yes. After you initially hit her, you remember running her over?
That makes all the sense why she didn't run. She old,
When it comes
bro.
to his actions today, Swan expresses little in the way of remorse.
Do you feel bad it happened?
Damn.
Okay. Do you want to know how the lady is that you hit? How she is, or how she's doing? Yes. She's dead.
Oh,
she died at the hospital.
Oh,
Swan has no real reaction to this revelation, and the detectives wrap up the interview. Swan Vo was charged with 1 count of open murder and was convicted and sentenced to life in prison without parole in early 2020.
Yeah, give his ass life.
25. He's currently imprisoned at Handlin Correctional Facility in Ionia, Michigan.
Life, nigga.
His victim, Sandra Villarreal, was said to be an avid gardener who loved to be outside. In a Facebook post 2 days after the murder, her granddaughter said Sandra was her best friend. If you'd like to see select new videos...
Damn, man. That was a crazy one, y'all. As you can see, it had me guessing. And I was wrong than a motherfucker. I was wrong as shit. I was lost. It kicked off saying him and her. So I'm thinking it's, a lady boy, man. I didn't know what the fuck is going on here. They had all the information wrong. Hey, but that just goes to show you, man, you never know what these motherfucking people are going through in life out here in these streets. And just always, protect yourself and keep your head on swivel and be aware of your surroundings, man. Because you don't want to be in a grocery store parking lot and it's just a car coming full speed, ramming at you for no reason. You ain't did nothing to nobody. You ain't got no altercation with nobody. It's just somebody who having a bad day and looking for somebody easy he could kill because he wants to take it out on somebody. So, stay safe out here, man. Let me know what y'all think about this situation, what y'all think about him. Did he get what he deserved, life in prison? Let me know, man, in the comments section, man. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction. That was wild. I was not expecting that one. The nigga just having a bad day and just wanted to kill anybody. All right. I'm done. Happy Thanksgiving to all of y'all. Have a good holiday. Enjoy y'all shit, man. Enjoy it with some family. Or if you're just staying amongst yourself, if you're one of those people that don't care to be around family. Enjoy it how you enjoy it, man. Just make sure you do it safely. Make sure you're not out here fucking up. Make sure you're not out here getting high off perks and lean and drunk driving and doing all that weird shit. You know what I mean? Be safe, man. I need y'all to make it back, man, for Friday or Saturday. I might go live Friday, but Saturday I'm going to go live. So I want to see y'all in the chat, man. I want to see y'all in the chat, all right? So let's make sure y'all show some love. Smash the motherfucking like one time if you enjoyed this stream. Smash a like. We're going to keep these going. Make sure you sub up if you haven't subbed up yet. Make sure you hype me up. Make sure when y'all see these reaction videos, man, I'm dropping 3 a day, 2-3 a day, that y'all just smash the like and, show some love in the comment section, man. And let's help this shit grow, help this shit spread within the community, the YouTube community, man. Also, happy birthday, AceBoy Tyler. He was about to come back down here. He's on countdown right now. He counting down to 12. He's still up. You know what I mean? So happy birthday to AceBoy Tyler. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me see if he come down here. See where you at. It's my son's birthday at 12 o'clock, man. You know what I'm saying? Gloves in the chat. And yeah, man, we're going to do it up. Let me see if he answers. If not, it's all good. All right, I'm about to go up there anyway. And yeah, man, appreciate y'all. Till next time, make sure y'all turn on the notifications. I know some people say they didn't get the notification on this one, but, I don't know. But make sure y'all turn on y'all notifications. And leave a comment underneath this video. Once this shit ends, leave a comment and run that up for me, man. I would love to see 100 comments in this motherfucker, man. Hype me up one time. Let's keep this shit going. Let's keep this shit growing. Love y'all motherfuckers. Till next time, man. I'm gone.